what's up? Look at this guy. He made it right on time. He was backstage. He was like, let me in.
See, if you're tardy, even by a second, you call in front of the class.
There you go.
No, it's all good, man.
What
yeah,
up,
like
what up, guys?
it's freaking. As Diane knows, like it's hot as over here, man. I was like,
is.
I went to
I
the
didn't even
doctor
go
today, and
outside
she was
today.
like, close the door. I was like, I was crying. It was so hot. I was like, I get to get out early, go to the doctors, and I was like, no, I want to go back in. But I was sweating my balls off. But happy Tuesday, you guys. Happy freaking July. It's like the eve of StatueCon, huh, Crippler?
It is. I'm excited, man. It's getting good news and bad news because I just found out Jarhead wasn't going to be able to make it. So now it's just sort of like, thank you. So many people bought their tickets, their plane tickets, their hotels, their rental cars for Jarhead. They just disappointed the whole community. But other than that, Piggy's still gonna be there, right, Piggy?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah. No, I'm excited. I'm testing this mobile station out right now because this is what I'm gonna be using. So I was like, I'm just gonna use this now to work out some kinks. But
He's looking extra sexy today. Look at that shit, son. Look at
Look at that.
Look
line.
at oh, get my Darth Rashid on right now.
That's funny, man.
I haven't got a real haircut since COVID, so like my wife's just been doing and I was like, I forgot what it was to pay for a haircut. Sometimes
You sound like me.
I know, right? You're like, yo. Now I'm gonna be like, all right, wife, if you want to save some money, you got to learn how to do this.
Yeah. Well, you got the eyebrows too?
No, I ain't getting no eyebrows.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
I was like, it's a new thing, I think.
No eyebrows was touched.
It's okay. You don't have to admit it. You don't have to admit it, but you know.
Hey, this is all sculpted. Like, I got this. This is Prime One did this one.
Daniel Belly,
Wow.
fade right there.
Yeah, this is the Daniel Bell sculpt right here.
Crippler, how's your day? How's your weekend, man? How's your July 4th? How's everything?
It's been busy, dude. I got to meet these two people in the community that are freaking awesome, except for one punched me in the face, but that's already been documented. But no, I didn't get to talk to you on a live since I've seen you, Diane, Joe Miller. That was dope. It was real short and condensed, but it was still so dope. So like that was a snippet of what I'm gonna be able to do and meet other people though. But yeah, if y'all get a chance to meet like Diane and CMP, we're just ourselves, but in a public place, and I'm pretty like wild. So I was just like, yeah. I'd seen a Jarhead lookalike, and I was like, yo, there's Jarhead right there, but he wouldn't come talk to the camera. Yeah. I was calling random women COC girls, if you know what I mean. I was like, it's the COC girls right there. But yeah, no. I'm looking.
This adult had the COC shirt in the mall. I was like, oh man, we're gonna get kicked out.
Like, yo, who's this cock?
Yeah.
Yo, it's funny. So we got some new shirts. My daughter was like, "Oh, Dad, did you get one for me? Did you get an extra one for me?" And my wife was like, "There's no way you want to with that shirt."
Well, I just thought about that.
No.
Yeah. I said, why y'all gotta get 30 mines for it? Just constructive outrage.
Yeah,
crew.
man.
And then my wife was put on the spot. She's like, "Yeah, Mom, what do you mean? Why can't I wear it?" I was like, "Yeah,
Get your head out the gutter."
yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, I'm excited for tomorrow. I fly out I get there at 2, so I don't know what time I'm leaving. I'm so bad, I gotta look at it. But I get there at 2. Set up, got some cool things planned, but talk about all of that crap later. But yeah, no, good to be on the panel with you guys. FBJ, Piggy, all of y'all fools.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Have a good show.
We're gonna have boots on the floor, man. That's awesome. We're gonna start with 20. That's cool.
I'm gonna try. If all thing works well, who knows? You get there, you be like, "Yo, I'm just hanging out. I ain't doing none of this stuff."
Get the drinks.
I know, right?
Awesome. Well, great to have you back on. And FBJ, what's up, man?
Yo, man. My line lasted for like a week.
I know, man. I remember.
First cut, everybody cleaning was like, "Yo!" And I was like crippled. I was just like, "Yo, it's been a minute since I had like a good like low cut, like sharp, and everything like that." I was all smooth, man. I got the cut, came home. I was like, "Yo, baby, you know what time it is?" Got the deep voice. It was like, "Yo." I was like, man, and I seen you now, and I'm just like, yo, I gotta go get another lineup this weekend, man. I look sharp again. Yo,
I just looked up New York haircuts or New Jersey haircuts because I was like, yo, and it was all Dominican. There was like a legit Dominican spot and a legit Puerto Rican spot, and I'm like, yo, where the brothers at?
All right, tell this, Craig. Tell me, right? Did you make an appointment, or did you go into the barber shop when they had like basically like the line? You got to sit and wait. You know how you do. You sit and wait, and some barber shops they trying to just like get that cut. Like they like yo, they done 5 minutes. They're like next, and I'm like nah.
No, it's funny you say that, bro. Because like I went last week scouting these different things, going inside, and it was like, yo, my boy was like, yo, here's Popeye the barber number. I was like, Popeye, does Popeye the barber or Popeye the seller, man? And I was like, yo, long as he in the spinach, let's go. Called him up, and he was like, oh, I went over there. I was like, I'm here looking for Popeye. I want to make an appointment. Do you do appointments? He's like, yeah, but Popeye's kind of busy. I was like, it's okay. It's for Tuesday. And it was like, well, here's his card. Call him. Then they used this site to book him, Popeye. I booked him, and then Popeye hit me up I was like, yo, y'all take cash only, or you take Apple Pay or whatever? Getting ready for it. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it because I'm working on another business, right? And I was like, but I'll hook you up with I'll give you a name of somebody. But then I was like waiting for the name, and I'm like, I just drove there, and it was like, there's always that one barber, nobody in his seat. You know? And I was like, I was like scared. I was like, yo, this is gonna be. I'm gonna wear a hat at StatueCon.
He gave his little his thing ready. He flashes. He's like, nah, I'm good.
Dude, he was like, yo, I'm gonna work. And I'm like, I'm gonna wait for Popeye to call. But Popeye wasn't calling me. And I'm like, everybody else had appointments. And I'm like, all right, bro.
Them be the best ones, though, Chris. Them low-key be the best ones.
Nah.
He did a good job. Not usually, but that worked out today. But usually it doesn't. But yeah.
If you go into
funny you said that.
And it's crowded, and there's like people sitting in the booths and the chairs and the line coming out the door, and my man got like in the chair. I ain't going. Yo, you need a cut? Nah, I'm waiting for him. I'm good. But
I do want to see what a Popeye one looks like, though. But I settled for no name. I didn't even get his name. I was rushing.
I'm heated now, man, because I remember I sound like an old fart, but I remember back in the. I hate when I say that. Back in the days, man, cuts was like $7-10. Now, yo, like
$25.
Because you ever ask sometimes when you get the cut and like, yo, how much, man? How much I owe you? Yo, $50. I'm like, excuse me, $50. I was like, do what? I'm like, come on, man.
Last time I got my haircut was $15. This time it was $40 plus the $5.
And I have to argue about people with that too. I'm just like, yo, I'm like, you tip, right? So I'm like, nah. I'm like, dude, you got to tip, man. I'm like, you can't. Like, you gotta hit him off. Well, it sucks, man. But
when I was young and struggling for money, I used to be like, yo, I got $20. Whatever the price is, the tip is going to come out. So like, if the cheaper the price is, the bigger the tip. But I got $20. He used to be like, yo, $8.
Oh gosh, man. Good days, man. Good days. Like, yo, $10, $12, get a nice haircut, man. Come out fresh and clean. Yeah. Yo, with a shave, line up and everything. Beard, everything, man. But, you know, man. But
it's crazy now.
Good week for me, man. Happy to be here, man. Appreciate it.
Awesome. I love that energy, FBJ. Like, I'm gonna get a haircut before San Diego Comic-Con. So you guys, I'm gonna be
Yo, when you see other brothers, man, get the cut, and then like I'm like, that's what I feel that energy with Craig. Now I just I see him, I'm like, I gotta get that cut this week. Looking clean,
I had this
man.
feeling in like 2 years. I was just like, but yeah, it's cool.
On me both, man.
Well, awesome, FPJ. Glad you had a great week, and glad you're here tonight. But how about you, John? How's your day? How's your week been?
Day's been good. A week's been good. Canada versus Argentina tonight.
Oh, we already know who's gonna win.
Oh, tonight?
It's right now. It's going on right now, actually. So we'll see. Canada just completely wipe Argentina with the mouth.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
Dream on.
The first time in history, Canada's made it to the final, so that's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
But who's watching? We're here talking statues. Let's have some fun.
Who's watching? Who's the? I don't even. Sorry, but I'm not too familiar with Canada's team. Who's like the?
Oh,
the
don't
best?
ask me.
Nobody
I don't
is.
watch.
What are you talking about?
I don't
Don't
watch
ask me.
those people.
You're
I'm probably going
Canada's
for Argentina.
You're going for Argentina. Oh, you hate to hear
I
it.
don't even think Canada went in thinking it was gonna win. Hey, like
Yeah,
guys, do your best.
Like it was that batch of maple syrup we had before we started.
Yeah, that's probably what it did.
Yeah.
It was Canada Day recently, huh? I just know
Yeah.
because Drake was looking all sad on Canada Day. I was like, no, Drake.
I love that stuff. But awesome. Hopefully they win tonight. I just gotta say that since you're here, John. Just
I'll keep you posted with the scores
Yeah.
throughout the night.
let me know. Yeah, awesome.
Sounds good.
Piggy, man, I got to see you smile for a little bit. I was like, even though it was like 1:46 a.m. you said or something, I was like, I don't care. This guy's. How's your day?
Yeah.
How's your weekend, man?
Man, I was having an awesome week. Everything was going good. And then about 20 minutes ago, I found out that Jarhead isn't coming to StatueCon. So
Oh no,
I was about to
some
wreck my
bullshit.
whole studio, and then I realized
That's-
that this is in my house. So I just kind of reneged on that plan. But
There we go.
yeah, put him on the wall.
Put him on blast.
Yeah, look at that, yeah.
Awesome.
Griff.
I think I could change
That's
that.
a grifter right there, right? Look at that grift.
Ooh, what a burger, man. What
We're
a
shaming
burger.
Jarhead and Water.
Yeah. Dude.
Oh, I could
That's
change
that-
it. I didn't know.
Yo, that's that custom produced right there. That's what it is.
But yeah, man, I'm glad I was ecstatic to get that Hulk in. A little bit happier than I was when I got the Batman in last week. 2 statues I waited forever for, and both were dope when they got here. So, hey, I'm happy to be here. Happy to be in the building.
Awesome, man. Great to have you. And like I said, man, it was great to see that smile finally. So we got the pictures in case nobody believes us. You know?
Yeah, I was saying, Jerry said, I never smile. And I'm like, my video is at like 3:17 a.m. I'm like, note to self, smile once a quarter.
You met the quota, man. I saw that, man.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Awesome, Piggy. Great to have you on, man. Dion, what's up, man? I felt like I just saw you this weekend, man. How's it
I
going,
know,
Mr. 47? I got to see all 47. He was
All
like
47.
Oh.
It's real.
Oh,
Don't say it's
nice.
a myth. It's real.
It was cool seeing you, man.
No, it's all good. Let's see. How's this week been? It's been good. We hung out this weekend. That was pretty chill. I got in Batgirl. That was pretty good.
Nice.
That's about it really, so far.
We got to go see Joe. We got to see the anime king, the anime god. It was like, we're Slifer. It was funny, man. It was great.
I wish I would have did that weekend when y'all went to each other's, or if I had more time, that would have been dope. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was like blown away for like everyone's collections, even though like freaking Dion drives a tank or something. I was like, man, look at this thing.
Yeah, it's military grade.
Yeah. But it was great seeing you, Dion. But like, you had a good weekend and everything.
Yeah, so far so good, man. I feel like the week is just starting because I haven't been to work all week so far. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
So, tomorrow will be my first day.
I like how Dion on every show he does, he carries us to each section of his house.
Yeah,
and
you
like,
noticed
listen
that?
to it. And he's like, I don't think I viewed this side of my XM pieces.
It's like a statue tour. I'm
Yeah,
thanking you
yeah.
guys.
He's like, if you want to see my collection, just watch all the videos, just put them together. You'll see the
Agent
whole collection.
47, baby.
Agent
I like
47.
it,
I love
man.
that.
That's funny.
What up, Kev?
Thanks for having me, man.
Hell yeah, man, definitely. How about you, Jarhead? Like, if you want to let the people know like what's going on, like you're not gonna be a representative of the constructive outrage.
You know what's good though? Everybody else is going to be there, so
Uh,
we'll
No.
live vicariously through Crippler and everybody else that's going to be there.
No. I would trade everybody I'm going with just to have you there. I'm sorry, Shane.
Come on.
I'm sorry, critical mass.
I'm willing to get.
I just need him to feel the impact of the hole he's leaving right now.
I'm willing
disappointment.
to get him. I got him. I'm gonna bring him there. I'm willing to get you a Spirit airline ticket right now.
Spirit, let's go. I'll go half.
He won't make it.
Don't do it.
Part of them will get there, Diane.
Part of it will get there.
You about to travel with no heat on the airplane, man.
Hey, Shane.
Why is his finger like that? Look at his finger.
I don't know why. Like his finger.
Hey, why is that color?
Why is your finger stuck like this?
Why is it that color?
Because Shane's black. Y'all ain't know that?
He's like, I thought I was your boy.
Shane is my boy. I'm excited to see Shane. I got this haircut just for Shane, by the way.
Oh,
just for you, Shane, because I'm gonna have to be in a hotel with you, so I couldn't let you see me scruffy.
Did you bring oils and candles too, or what?
The oil, no, that's just straight up.
Whoa,
sweat game on fleek.
That's not what I was saying.
That's not what he meant.
Are you bringing oils and candles?
Jesus.
Oh, of course. He said he got some Canadian special oil. I'm gonna see what that's all about.
Yeah, don't forget your dude wag, man, and your your grease. Get your Dax and start turning them waves back up.
I don't know what him and Kevin got planned. They just said, "Yo, I got the oils," and I was like, "Okay." I don't know I don't know what Canadian customs are, so we'll find out about it.
But Jarhead, your day's been good, your week's been good, and everything.
You son of a bitch! You changed my fucking thing.
I know. You just noticed.
Yeah, it's been all right, man. A lot of days of waking up pretty early this week. Got a lot going on right now, so gotta make the best of stuff.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. Like, it makes time go by quick, though, you know. So at least that, if that helps.
Work is work, so you know, it's how I pay for them statues. So.
Yep. Hell yeah, awesome, man. We'll talk about some more statues in a little bit, but great having you on, Jarhead. How about you, Vision Man? How's your day? How's your weekend been?
Vision. Man, my day's pretty good. I had to go to the gym very early today. And then when I came home, everybody was getting ready for the beach, so I had no choice to follow suit. So we was at the beach today.
Hell yeah! How's the beach?
Hot though. Like every day is hot, but today was not hot. It looks like it was like overcast, stuff like that. But you can still feel the rays.
Does your back produce your own oil, or did you have to bring? Butter. Do you have to bring your own butter when you're at the beach?
I used the same butter you gonna use on Shane, so it works.
Nice. Hey, at least I got a recommendation. There we go.
If it ain't broke, that don't fix it.
It costs $50 to get a haircut these days. $50.
Yeah, well, mine was 40, $45.
Mine was 45. I did tip. Mine was 45.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
Okay, ballers, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Which beach did you go to, by the way, Vision? Like
Manhattan Beach. So
I love that beach. The boardwalk.
Well, down the way from the boardwalk. My son would have been walking that boardwalk, and he would want to go a little bit down the boardwalk, but you can see it.
The boardwalk's awesome.
I like Hermosa or the Dock Baller.
Pizza Port's there. If you like pizza, there's a good pizza place there. Yeah. All right, cool, man.
Right down the street from my house, so not that far, like 15-minute drive.
Oh, I'm gonna have to stop by, man. That's awesome. You're close to that beach. I love that beach.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, great having you on too, Vision. How about you, Rashid, man? How's your day? How's your weekend been?
Rashid.
The weekend or the week?
Little homie.
Both. Whatever you want.
You always got some thugs in training. It's been all right, man. I'm not a summer, even though I was born in the summer, June. I'm not a summer baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the heat, man. I don't like the summer. I love the winter time. But it's all right. It's cool.
You looking forward to this statue con thing this week? I feel like a lot of news is gonna drop on.
When is it? Next week?
Yeah, it's next week.
Wednesday.
it's Wednesday.
No, it's Wednesday to win.
Till Sunday, I think, right?
Yeah.
Where you gonna be at Crippler? You gonna be when do you leave Crippler?
I'm leaving tomorrow. I'll get there at 2.
No, when are you leaving from there?
Oh, Sunday morning. Sunday morning.
Yeah.
So if you could get up there, dude.
Nah, I ain't gonna be able to make it. If it was like a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I would have did it. Can't do it.
Rashid eating a chopped cheese and drinking a Mystic fruit punch. Hey, Rashid, you see this guy? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that thing, man.
Well, he dyed his hair and shit, man.
He dyed his hair.
I dyed my hair. That's crazy.
No, he doing that Usher shit. He doing that.
Oh man.
That's what they doing.
Yeah. That's on Vision. That's on that Vision we're doing shit.
I just said give me the Rashid, and they gave me this. I was like, yo, I want a Darth Rashid, and they was like, all right, yeah, I got you.
Hey, you know when you get your first haircut, right? You got 3 days of looking good. So if you're single, you got 3 days of color because that 4th day you're gonna look rough.
No, I'm getting out of there. That's why your Vision. I'm like, yo, it's like a Disney movie. They was like, yo, it's like you got 3 days to find the princess. I'm like, the princess in statue car? That's gonna be rough, but I'll try.
That could be shame.
Yeah.
Jesus. What'd you say, Rashid?
Okay. Are you going to Statue Con?
I'm not. I can't go. No, I'll be going to San Diego at this end of the month.
I'll see you Thursday then.
Hell yeah.
Oh, but I am going to New York, Rashid. I just actually found out. I was going, but then I found out that, I got some other people that are going to meet me there too. So now it's super solidified. Because I got my ticket just in case, but I didn't know if I was going because I would have just gave my tickets away.
Are they still selling the New York Comic Con tickets?
You going to Comic Con?
Yeah.
They got Friday and Sunday.
Yeah. I'm only going Friday though, so I'm going to have that one day. One day.
Awesome. Well, how about you, Jerry, man?
I'll come up and check you, man.
That'll be dope. I hope so. I'm like, that's the main reason. I was like, yo, I get to see Rashid and AK. And I'm like, at that point, I met everybody on like our COC, like in person. That'd be dope. The in-person tour.
But Jerry, how about you, man? Like, how's your day? How's your week been?
Not too bad. It's hot as hell. waiting for this heat to be over.
I finally turned on my AC like right before the show. I know you leave that thing on all day.
Finally turned it on.
I did, man. I was sweating my balls down here, but like, gotta have a show tonight.
Should have been on since March.
I should have been on.
Yeah, my AC's been on for a few months already.
Yeah, mine's too.
Mine's too.
March.
Old school box fan.
It's on level 1. Hold up, I got a little bit of money in my pocket. Let me put it on level 2.
Well, I wanted to show you guys this because I thought this was pretty cool, and I want to see what you guys think about this. Let me press play really quick before I mess it up. Okay, cool. Did you guys see this? It's the King of Pop. You guys see this by chance?
The GOAT?
No,
the GOAT? No, what is that?
It's MJ, baby.
What is that?
It's
so you can build them, or you can. That's funny.
I could build my own Michael Jackson.
Before you be turning white.
It's with like the what's it called? The rooted hair. You guys remember
right now?
Is it me, or is he wearing a chastity belt, or is He
always wears chastity belt.
Is that
Gotta
true?
I just realized what that was.
Is Blitzway though?
Only Brooke Shields had the key.
That was court ordered after the Macaulay Culkin incident.
Wow. Look at that hair. That hair looks good.
You gonna grow your hair like that?
For New York Comic Con.
You should. You should. Yeah.
I can see you rocking that.
I did for a little bit, but then too many ladies, man. Too many ladies.
Too many ladies.
What do you guys think of this thing though? I think it's quarter scale, right? Or is it third scale?
Quarter.
It's quarter.
It's gotta be quarter.
That looks uncomfortable.
Look at that belt, son. Look at that. Yeah. 24K right there.
He's like, hey, flip over though.
Wait, who's making this?
Blitzway.
On their
This is
own.
spot on.
I know, right? The freaking portrait. I love the eyes. The eyes are popping on this one.
It's their
Yeah,
black
I think
label.
Blitzway is killing these.
Would you say
The
Blitzway
black
is better
label.
than what's that expensive ass? Was it J&D? You think the sculpts are better?
Oh, yeah.
This one got better portrait, man.
Easy to look past. I think it has a better portrait. Like the silicone stuff,
Yeah.
it sometimes doesn't capture it for me, but this
Yeah.
one, like, no question. This is my MJ.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know what material they use, polystone or resin. You guys know? Look at his face, man. That looks perfect.
Black or white?
And I think this is it's like I think this is out of the box too. That's like freaking.
They should have went with the Billie Jean look, man. But that's the one I would want if I did get it.
That's dope.
I would want
Yeah, I want the
Oh, look at those tools, baby.
No.
Island.
I want the off the wall original, son. Afroed up.
Dang, that is
with
him,
a
right?
Thriller swap out, Crip.
That's 1000%.
You can't mix those. You can't mix the Thriller with the off the wall.
Give me
Oh,
Wolf-
and I think the
Wolf-
price on this is like $1,000 too. Like G&D's, isn't G&D like $3,000 or something?
Yeah.
Does it come with all these products that you spray?
It better.
Spraying shit.
The
They got you,
activator,
man. Yeah.
curl activator.
That's what you get when you get
That
black
comes
label,
with
man.
That's
comes with an
bathwater.
S curl kit.
Right. Leisure.
That's crazy. Like I never
Yeah,
seen.
they give you more than J&D, man. They don't give you all that stuff. Look at that.
Because I want their Bruce Lee with the rooted hair. They-
Oh yeah, the Bruce Lee
Yeah.
came out too, right?
Yep.
Dang.
That's legit though.
Yeah, that's him. That's 1000% him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. That's like. Yee-hoo. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw. I just wanted to show you guys really quick, and I thought this looked great. I think they have like the sculpted version too, which does look great as well. But like I was like, this freaking Rudy one looks badass.
I want that Scarface.
Here's the sculpted one, the standard version, the peasant version. You know,
What, how much is this going to cost?
I think this one's $500. The other one's like $1,000.
This man, dude,
I think, right? Like I know,
No,
like
no, not the rooted. The rooted's not $500.
I think they just only jumped it a couple hundred. Probably like 800, maybe something like that.
oh really?
But even that one looks like him though.
That looks good.
I can't put the product on that though. You know.
Be quiet, Tito. Be quiet.
Just got to get the heat gun.
Oh, you can have them short hair. That's pretty cool. But this is a sculpted one. I think this is $500. I think.
Sculpted,
that's
yeah,
cool.
not the rooted.
Yeah, sculpted still looks good, man.
Yeah.
You ain't bad. You ain't nothing.
Man.
The rooted's $1,500.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
wow.
for real? Oh, well, it is black label. Yeah.
Send FBJ the link. Got that.
I guess not. I'm
13
out.
to 1,500, depending on the retailer.
And how much is the sculpted? 500.
I charge extra for a second search.
I was paying $1,000 more for some hair.
Jokes. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
I already got their.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was saying I already got their rooted Bruce Lee on order.
That was $500, right?
That was like
No, it was a little bit more. It's like 800. I had gotten the sculpted, but then they came out with the rooted like months afterwards. So I had to
Bruce Lee
upgrade
was
that.
$9.99 rooted.
Yeah.
Look at that portrait, baby. That's definitely him. The nose and everything.
No, the nose is kind of off. We need to cut off more.
Jesus.
Yo, come on, don't do that. Don't do that.
Not disrespect MJ.
That's what we're tripping
man.
on.
No, it's more of Eminem's nose when he was doing that. Okay.
Look at that, man.
Everyone's sensitive today. That's
Even the sideburns, man. Look at that.
I know. I was about to call that out too. That looks good.
I'll be okay with this one.
I said everyone's sensitive today.
But yeah, like I saw that today, and I was like, man, why is nobody talking about this thing? Oh, they got freaking John Wick. Woo.
Yeah, that
Pinky
whole line is
promise.
Oh, are you still getting it, Jordan?
Huh?
Are you still getting it?
I said I get it if you got it.
Okay. Okay. I don't think I saw this one.
want to see this in 1/3. They said they wasn't gonna do it though. We'll see.
Yeah, but if it's 1/3, it's gonna be the same museum pose, isn't it?
Most likely.
Yeah, but like, some people probably prefer 1/3 because I think
Hey, that looks good.
the Neo's 1/3, right?
Well, the Neo's not even out yet. I think like.
I love that the backdrop to that statue, the LED lit up. To me, it adds,
The fighters, yeah.
it adds something to it. You know.
I know a spot in LA you're out here with the same backdrop you want to go to.
Yeah.
I couldn't even hear you, Vision, but I know you talking shit.
No, it's like in LA. You know. So,
Yeah. If I get these two, I put Kane on the left side. Like he's trying to go after John Wick. I get these two.
Oh, if you haven't seen the movies yet, they're on sale today on Apple iTunes for like $15, all 4 movies. So there should be like
There's
no
only
excuse.
2 of them that's worth buying anyway.
That's why it's $15.
Did you see that Gladiator tease that PCS did?
Yeah, I got those in the pictures. I don't know about that one, man.
Did you see the trailer to part Gladiator 2 dropped today?
Oh, I seen that today. That looks epic,
good.
man. Jeez.
Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
That looks
I
epic.
don't know about that, man.
I didn't
Nah, it
click
looks
on
real
that
good.
thing because I heard Jay-Z music was in it.
I didn't want to say anything. But he doesn't look very Roman. Just saying.
Pedro?
Throwing that out there.
Who asked for that? Like the other one was the original was so good. I'll look at the trailer and then I'll say if it's worth it. Right now I'm like, why do we need another one of these?
Yeah, but they honored the memory of Maximus. Like it follows from that. So you'll see. Yeah.
It's
It's a
the
sequel, not a remake.
Yeah. No, not a remake. No.
So that's supposed to be his son then, right?
No. It's the kid,
Oh,
the Queen's kid or whatever. That the little boy in the original, he grows up and I guess he leads a rebellion or something against the people in charge. I guess.
damn! They told you the whole movie in the trailer.
Well,
That's most movies
I read
nowadays.
up on it. I read up on it because I was like, the movie don't make no sense. So I read up on it.
There you go.
I was like, he's dead. How are you making a Gladiator 2?
No, it has music. We can't watch it. It's gonna like kick us out or something. But yeah, try it out. Pique my interest. Okay, test it out later on. But let's get into the first topic of tonight. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4 topics tonight. So I was like, let's skip the game today. First topic will be this one. This is the main topic. So, what part of your collection holds the most value? And a big shout out to Jarhead for correcting my English on this one. He condensed it. But Jarhead, I guess you go first. Like, what are your thoughts on this thing?
Well, I mean, you can take that 2 different ways. You know, monetary value or value, like as in like it's special to you. You know, I think right now the most special thing that I have in my collection is that X-Men dial that I have that I drove. You know,
That's mine too. That's mine too, by the way.
so far to get. Monetary wise, I would say probably the Hulkbuster or the same Sentinel one too. So,
but like you did the drive. That's a piece that you've been looking for forever. You did a trade,
bro. I would never have thought that I would have got that piece ever in a million years because there's not.
You said it though, 100%.
Yeah. Well, I had told you like a while back that I was like I was gonna hunt it down this year. And somehow, some way, I guess I willed it into being. So
God wills it.
You know, the whole weekend I hanged out with Dion is like Dion was like, I hate Jarhead, man. Like Jarhead. Like,
Yeah, he was telling me that stuff in Messenger too. I was like,
I was like, this guy, I'm about to steal that Sentinel.
He's got a Sentinel coming, but it's not as good. So.
Nah, that don't count. Don't count.
Yeah.
Me and Diane got something going on right now. It seems like every time I pre-order or he pre-order something, we get the same statue. So
good taste. Or same taste.
All right, can I take a crack at this one?
Yeah.
I think from an expense standpoint, I guess I'm not counting what some of these pieces can go for on the aftermarket because some of them get marked up like quite a bit on the aftermarket. But just as far as what I paid for it, it was the LBS Hulk that I just got in. And the only reason I know is because when I first started getting bigger statues, I was like, there's no way on this planet I would ever pay that much for a statue. I was like, man, these dudes that are paying like $2,000-$3,000 for statues, man, they on crack or something. There's no way. And as I looked at my receipt, I was like, I can't believe I paid that much for that statue. And
Got him.
yeah. And then from a sentimental standpoint, which ones holds most value? It's my Masters of the Universe and my Thundercats pieces, all of them, because it takes me back to yeah, man, when like that was my. I come home, I didn't have any worries.
You don't even got all the Master Universe pieces, man.
All the one,
I'll kick him out.
Incomplete ass collection.
I got a Darth Vader though.
Drop
Got it.
Yo.
Got it.
I don't know, but for real, it took me to a time I didn't have any bills. Like my whole life was just like, what was gonna happen on He-Man and Thundercats that day? What was gonna happen on Voltron? That was it. So every time I look at those statues, I think back to being that age and just coming straight home, chilling, watching Thundercats and He-Man. That's all I thought about. So that was the cinema. Those would be, if I had to sell my collection, those would be the last ones that I would get rid of, just for the sentimental reasons.
I love like that whole thing. I feel like you're looking at your statues like, I did it, Mom. I did it.
Yeah. You see that?
Yeah. Didn't want to buy that for me when I was a kid.
Yup. Hey, yo, for real, like real fast, when that Hulk came in, I did think back. I remember when the TV show was on with like Lou Ferrigno and Bill Bixby and them. I was like, man, like all I wanted when they started making the figures, I was like, can I get those? And they was like, we're not spending that kind of money on no toy. You ain't spending $14 on a toy. I
heard that all the time.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, I got my Hulk. So I can't. Yeah.
Awesome, man. I love that. Like, one thing I don't want to like limit it to is like either economic or like monetary or like nostalgia or that. If you guys want to like extend from there too, that's completely cool. Like if you guys want to do that. But FPJ, man, what about you, man?
Yeah, until those PCS sewer turtles come in, because that would be it for me. Not like as far as that would be the one, because Ninja Turtles, man, that poster scene. Yeah, like Turtles for me was like, I saw that in the theaters, like I was but right now, still in the box. I know Rashid put his up, but that Batwing 89 by Jazz Inc. Oh man, I would have never dreamed that somebody would create a Batwing at all, and just as detailed as the Jazz Inc. And for 1/6, that thing is huge, man. You see like huge people like picking it up, and it's like it's humongous, man.
It's like 4 feet by 4 feet or something. It's stupid.
Yeah, man. Like you see people in pictures picking it up, like it's covering their whole body, and it just adds an element to like the display. Like no matter where you put it, man, you see people like put it like the entrance of their house over their collection. It's just like hanging down, and or whatever it is, and like Batman for me. I remember seeing that. I didn't even see part 1 in the movies, but part 2. But just like being because every kid wanted to be Batman back in the days, right? And I know you could always get like Batman.
No, don't put that on everybody. Not everybody wanted to put that.
I wanted to be a Ninja Turtle too, man, but that wasn't gonna happen. But like just to have like a Batwing in your collection, like to me, I'm like that's huge. And even now, like so, for now, I think how much I paid for that? What was that like?
It doesn't
$2,000. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife might be listening too, so I don't want to say. Yeah. Because she watches sometimes. I saw you. It's just like, is that how much you paid for that? I'm like, no, babe, I got it on sale.
Turn off the camera.
Crippler hooked me up. He gave me a crackhead deal. Don't worry.
Yeah. The J&Ds were from American Girl Dog. They had a like clearance sale.
Yeah.
There you go. Just tell them that.
Yeah. So that's it for me, Batwing.
Awesome. How about you, Crippler?
Everything.
It is what part of the collection holds most value? Yeah, it's definitely. I know there's a dollar sign tied to all of this stuff, but like I said, when I bought it, it was all gone. All of the value was gone. Just like as soon as I drove it off the lot, all of that value gone. But some that hold the most value is literally there's a little Dr. Doom that I didn't know what Bowen was at the time, that I have that still over there. That holds a lot of value to me because it was like, yo, Dr. Doom was my very first statue. And I didn't even know it was a Bowen at the time. That's that one. There's, of course, the one that my boy, there was this dude named, I think, CM Casual or something, who had this magic. And at every show I would go on, I'd be like, yo, if anybody can find the magic, yo, I'm looking for a magic. I want a magic. Steve got the magic, and he sold it to me. And I was like, dude, that's literally was one of my, out of all of the statues I have, that was the one that I was most looking forward. Literally was like hard to find, and Steve was like, I got you. So that more than money, that thing's never leaving this house. Just for how much I wanted it, how much it lived up to it when I got it, and also now somebody who I call a friend actually was able to track it down for me. And then as far as like the different lines I got, the Transformers hold the most value, even out of like the line of the X-Men and my Avengers, because it's very similar. I won't repeat what FBJ said, but Piggy said as well. It's just sort of like everybody has their cartoon that they came from school, they turned on the TV, they watched GoBots if you were unfortunate, they watched Transformers, G.I. Joe. And then that was that block. And that's sort of like indoctrinating you into, like, it's literally programming you. So now when you see it, you're like, you don't love that shit. You were just programmed to love it. But I accept it. Commercial. Just like, big commercial. Yeah, it was a big commercial for all of this stuff that has a huge lasting effect when you're an adult. So like when you see them done so well, that I value those, and it has nothing to do with the money or the cost. It's just literally like, that's literally what I used to do when for years of my life, right? And to be able to just have a room filled with that stuff is just freaking dope as hell.
Awesome. One little quick thing. I know you guys saw this clip a couple times, like 5 or 18 times.
That's casual nerd problems.
You know, she goes, ooh. Then I got Akasan saying it. Watch this.
Thanks, Casual Nerd Problems. He says, have a good night, day, peeps. Can't wait to hear the date for the Prime 1 showcase. News on that coming soon.
Ooh.
Stay tuned.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Hey.
I got to get XM to do that now.
Dude, that's dope.
That's funny, right?
Congrats, man.
No, it's just asking a question. It's stupid. I just clipped it. But yeah, that's interesting because like you know what I love about like this whole group, like out of at least like out of our groups is like it's not price that determines like the value for the most part for a lot of us. I know like a lot of it, there's a lot of factors that like make it price, but for the most part I feel like it's all nostalgia for us. Like we start smile. I don't know if you guys ever watched the replays, but we start smiling like kids as soon as we start talking about like our nostalgia. Or I see all your guys' faces like turning back into kids. I'm like, that's what I love about this whole thing. Like for me, that's like a big component to the whole value for me.
It is a very interesting topic too, because it's sort of like, let's say the value put on something, when people were talking a lot about grails and all of that stuff and tracking it down, like, or flipping, like I had no problem with that, because like what I would do is like, let's say if Jarhead or Dion, like let's say Dion, because he has a lot of shit that I want. Like, let's say Dion, right? And I know Dion really loves, let's say they got rid of Galvatron, now I need a Megatron, right? I know that means a lot to him. So like me personally will be like, yo, I know that means a lot to you. I don't mind paying double the price because I know how much it means to you, right? Because that's coming from the love of knowing you got it, knowing you secured it. And for me to even have a chance, I'm going to have to not crackhead price you, right? But on the reverse side, if somebody just got it and have a couple of boxes of it, right, and be like, "Yo, I'm selling it for $2,000," you react different because there's no attachment to it, just monetary at that point. So like that's how I feel about it. I will pay the top dollars for something that I really, really, really want if I feel like it's beneficial on both sides and all of that good stuff because of the value of the piece, not the monetary value.
We're the COC nation. Yeah, I hear you.
COC rise up.
Awesome. How about you, Diane? Like, what are your thoughts on this thing?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of like all over the place because I think the piece that I have that's the most valuable money wise is probably Maestro.
Can you correction, Maestro B? Correction.
You gotta add that beat to it.
You gotta add the beat to it. But as far as like sentimental value, like I try to only get pieces that like are nostalgic to me, like Transformers or G.I. Joe or X-Men or something. So I think the most sentimental pieces I probably have are my Transformer pieces because like they immediately take me straight back to like childhood. Yeah. You know, like just looking at like Starscream or Optimus, like it's just crazy to realize that like somebody took this old cartoon and made it into this badass 3D statue.
100%.
So yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
I guess you're a forever fan now, like for like collecting the rest of the line if XM decides to do more.
Most definitely.
Did they do a Megatron?
Who, a Megatron?
Yeah, XM.
Oh yeah,
they do a Megatron.
He already has it.
You don't have room, Piggy. I did.
Awesome. How about you, Vision? What are your thoughts on this thing?
I'm saying I'll say money wise to get my money back for what I actually paid for. I'll say Maestro for a fact, 100%. And probably even my Jungle Hunter, so they didn't pay that much. But like the other route, if PCS had all the turtles out, like the whole line out, none of this shit could beat that. Oh, that right there.
Oh, really? Wow.
Even the Power Rangers?
It'd be hard though because Power Rangers as well though. So like I'm missing Alpha 5. But when I look at that, it's like wow, I can't wait to one of my brothers that I grew up with who had fights with the Power Rangers when we come in here and see it. And then he gonna automatically say he's a Green Ranger again. Like go outside, figure it out. That right there though. But so I would say the Power Rangers and these turtles will be the last things to go. Like I'll figure it out. I gotta get on like with the county, EBT, but we gotta figure it out. You know what I mean? Yeah, so money wise, I say Maestro.
Dang. That's crazy to hear, man. Especially like you have a lot of bangers behind you. Like Predator is awesome. That Justice Buster is awesome. Like, and then you go for the Turtles. I'm like, but yeah, that's you, man. That's all you right there.
Do you ever think about like you said when we talk about the cartoons, we like our face lights up. Another way that like some of our favorite pieces like adds value or is most valuable to us. Like say for example, if I'm trying to think of an IP that all of us like Voltron. Like I think everybody likes Voltron. If I get a Voltron, I'm lit up. I'm happy. It's my favorite character. But then it also kind of lets me bond with the other people in the community because you see everybody else that's getting theirs too, or everybody happy for you when they see you getting your grilled piece or whatever. So you sitting there and you talking to Crip about it for 10, 20 minutes, his favorite episodes, and you talking to Vision, comparing them to Power Rangers. So it's just like how you could build that camaraderie around that piece when you see other people that light up for it like you do. So
Piggy,
we did it recently. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying there's a black and gold Voltron out now. Let's wait. Just drop that. I seen it. I was like, yo, I think I may cop that.
Oh man. My wife,
you can see
Voltron stuff though, Crip, man, that you probably would just
man, my wallet started moving because you said that.
I would say, like, I put that picture up, and you see all of the Voltron people, like, just vibing over. Like, that was, like, little things like that, like, to pick back on Piggy. Yeah.
Everybody around, it's like when you were a child, gift, and you know what I mean? You know what's in the box. You're just waiting to tear it open. You know what I mean?
It's the same thing with
Piggy, your vision was like, yo, you get the lions with it. You put the lions on the side of it. Like, you start talking like kids again, and that's the beauty of the hobby.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Like I know Jarhead was there, but like we were at New York Comic Con, And remember when we saw The Last Dragon, the guy from The Last Dragon, Jarhead? FBJ loves this guy. Like FBJ, like,
yeah, that's my
he's
boy,
so
yo.
crazy for this guy right now. I love the movie, but I don't know the guy too well. But I was like, but that's him, you know. I was like, I gotta do something, man. I gotta get a picture with him or get his autograph or something, you know. There was nobody there. Luckily,
that was
right?
cool, man.
Jarhead was like,
I would have took that.
I was like, man, that's FBJ. No,
Yeah.
no, but then like, I was like, man, FBJ's always been cool.
Yeah,
so
man, that was awesome, man.
I got that card, his 8x10 with him, whatever, and like got him to autograph it. And I know when I sent it to you, you sent me back a message like, "Oh shit, look at this!"
Oh yeah, man, that was awesome, man. Yeah, stuff like that, man.
That's when I first had a little hate in my heart for FBJ because the sentence was like, "Yo, this Bruce Leroy," and I know how much, and my eyes started lighting up. And he's like, "And I'm gonna send it to FBJ." I'm like, "This motherfucker!" I thought he was talking about me.
Even stuff like that. I mean, it's like a statue, man. But even things like that, man, that has like a lot of like sentimental value, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like
it's crazy. Your boy would do that too. Like Rashid does that. He did that a couple times already. Just seen something Transformer related, and I gotta post it right there and just be like, if they're in the mail. You know what I mean? It's just stuff like that. It's just
because
it's no monetary value. It's just like I know that person's gonna enjoy it. Bam.
Yeah. Because I met what you call it oh man, I was gonna say Doc Brown and Marty McFly, Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. I'm like, and I had gotten like a picture with them. Me and my wife, you know, I'm fans of them. My wife's not, but she's like, "You ain't gonna take a picture without me." And I was like, she was roaming around doing something else, and she's like, "You wait in line. You let me know when you're next." I'm like, "All right." And the quickest line ever. It was like that picture, like that whole. Like the line was like an hour and a half, you know what I'm saying? Because they were like, you know, like premiere, and doing the whole picture and everything probably was like 10 seconds in total, man. But even that, still, I was like, you know, like these guys, they're not gonna be around that long, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So just to like meet them, you know, that's why I love Comic-Con, just to like meet these actors that I love, who did, you know, movies that I love. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, a lot of that holds value to me too when I like get these like, you know, pictures with them as well. You know.
Awesome. John, how about you, man? What's your thoughts on this whole thing?
For me, value-wise in the collection, it's completely tied to nostalgia. Just the memories of the kind of the older pieces when I picked them up, going to the comic book shops on their annual sales, and kind of unboxing some of the older pieces with the kiddo and taking pictures and stuff. That is what holds the most value. At the same time, though, I do feel like I'm at the point now where I'm building the collection where I don't want to sell anything that I have. Even to go back to the older pieces that I have, I'm so connected to them regardless of value. But I am one going forward in how I collect. It's collecting, right? I like pieces to retain value, monetary value. I know that's not necessarily a favorable opinion, but I came from a time in collecting where they did, and it's not necessarily just a flip, but it's more to it's just part of the hobby. It's part of what I was used to, right? At least, you know, part of the fun of it, at least, is at least holding some value, you know, it being collectible. That's my 2 cents with it, but mostly it's the nostalgia, the pieces that I have, and coming down here and seeing them and enjoying them and remembering the memories of picking them up, or ones that I've let go and what I purchased with it, and you know how the story just keeps on going.
What's your most valuable one? Like, it doesn't have to be a statue. It could be like.
I don't have. Oh, does that most valuable one?
Not like price wise, but like what's one?
I'd say Mary Jane Comiquette.
The sideshow, yeah. You know what's mine for you is that Back to the Future one. That car, that DeLorean. Yeah, that one that you showed.
That's one of them too. Yeah, that's one of them too. I say Mary Jane because she was my first one. So, but yeah, that car was that experience was awesome.
I told people at work. I told people that I didn't like. I ran into the elevator. I was like, yeah, look at this clip, Luke.
Look at
Look
this
at this. Yeah, got the DeLorean side, baby.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that was a fun time.
the Mary Jane, I'm sure like it pops. You know, like the first statue that you got, and just like look where you're at now. You know.
Yeah,
So, that's cool.
it's a whole story. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Who's last? Jerry, how about you, man?
Financially, I don't know because I don't really keep track of that. I would just assume maybe is the NYC, the N1.
Okay.
But nostalgic, wouldn't even be a
Power-
statue. It would be
Power Rangers.
it is the when they were still with Bandai, the Saba, because that's the only thing that I have signed in my first New York Comic Con with JDF when he was still alive.
I wish I had a sign.
That's crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, so that would probably be like my most valuable piece in my collection.
That's your forever piece, I guess, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I'm getting a custom metal version of it, and I'll still keep the Bandai one.
Hell yeah.
The Green Ranger one sold out too recently, right?
Yeah, it's like a day or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, got vision to jump on that too.
Yeah. I like that one. I thought about it too for a second.
Yeah, it was creative with the base.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Just a second.
Yeah, just a second.
Well, that's cool, man. Jerry, you got the NYC piece. Like I had that one too. Like like I loved it, but just the size, right? But then like when you mentioned that Bandai, like I feel like a lot of people would go like it's a Bandai, it's a toy, you know, but it's like that mental value, like there's no price on it anymore. It's like your favorite actor, your favorite Power Ranger signed that thing, and it's like who else could say that, you know? That's badass. But yeah, that's cool, man. That's awesome.
But is it fair to say, as a blanket statement, you'd want? Let's maybe switch it over to monetary. You'd want these things to maintain some sort of value, or you're okay with the whole thought process of treating it like a car off the lot, where it depreciates the second you unbox it.
Well,
I don't want to flip the Cripplet. Let them pay double.
I get where you're coming from, John, because I think the same way. I come from. My thinking is it's a collectible. You know, you're trying to, hopefully make it go up in value, or hopefully it goes up in value because it's a collectible. You know, yeah, you love the art and the history behind whatever you're collecting and your childhood and all that too, but it's also a collectible. You know, so
yeah.
Like for me, like I think the time I spent and like the time it gave back to me for each piece, like the nostalgia, it throws back at me each day, like each minute, each hour I'm in this room. Like I think that pays for it. That's already paid for it. But it'd be cool, like if the price at least stayed the same, but it doesn't factor too much into me reselling or selling it or keeping it or whatever. The nostalgia for me is overboard for that thing. But I do get it. It's like some people.
I mean, I feel like everybody wants something that they pay for not to go down in value, right?
1000%.
You know what I mean? Because I don't want any of my statues to go down in value. Not that I'm trying to flip them, because most of the ones I have, I plan on keeping. But I mean, it just feels better knowing that you didn't waste your money on something that you could get it back if you needed to.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Jesus.
Damn.
That was a perfect.
You got Willy Wonka coming after you like that, bro. Got Willy Wonka.
No, but like you got like an awesome collection, right, Don? Like each one, like when you look at it, it's like right.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's all right. You got an eye collection, a lot of good hot toys.
That'll be the next shirt.
Some haters in the room. Some haters in the room.
No, but like do you see, like, I know we discussed this over the weekend. I know Joe mentioned a couple times. Like you don't see a price when you look at your collection, right? Like you just see like awesome. Like this is my collection. It's like you see that, right?
Yeah.
because like when I walked into your collection, I walked into Joe's collection. I was like, damn, there's like a Mercedes AMG right there. There's a freaking.
You can tell the difference from, I think, like different perspectives, like because none of them are right or wrong. Different perspectives that certain collectors have, right? And I think everybody would love if times got hard for me and I had to sell my shit that I love. Mm-hmm. I hope I get a fucking lot of money for it. Worst case scenario, right? But like that's the thing. Like, will I literally look behind? And I could pick anybody on this panel and look behind them. I don't see them. I see the characteristics of what makes them, like what the things they love. You know what I mean? So that's the first thing. But if they hold some crazy value, if I find out one of my statues are worth double, that's dope. I'm not going to sell it for double.
Yeah, me too.
Triple maybe, you know what I mean? But not double. You know what I mean? It'll have to be a crazy price for me to sell it because I will probably buy it at that price because I want it that bad, right? So that's when I look at the stuff that I have. Like, I was talking to Shane, Rashid, when I was getting the Transformers. It's like, there were certain pieces that I'm like, Starscream's a good example. I was willing to spend more on that piece because I wanted it. And it was, and to a lot of you guys' point, it is a collectible and I know it's rare. I'm going to have to come up off some money to get that piece. No problem with that. But at the same time, it's just sort of like, now that I have it, I haven't thought about, only when I'm talking to, when certain topics like this come out, I'll be like, oh shoot, I wonder how much, you start looking around. But as a day-to-day, as I'm just going to throw out my thing, I just don't think of the collecting like that. But I know a lot of people are like my boy Fatal. I think Rashid can talk for himself. He's on this panel. But I know a lot of us hurt the hobby in a bit. The people that really don't care about, now that you got a stronger grasp and you talk to people that collect in all different ways, a lot of us feel that the people that will sell a statue for $800 that costs $1,500 is part of the problem, right? I could just say sorry. I can't do anything. No, you know what I mean? It's just sort of like yeah, those buy and sell groups, those prices come down and you buy them. I think that hurts it for a certain segment of people who do really who think value is important because it is to them, and it absolutely is to them. But for I think there's the other side of that coin where it's just sort of like, it would be nice if shit hit the fan and I could get something from my statue, but I'm not living every day wondering, did my statue price go up or down? Like, it's just, that's something I don't do.
I don't know if this will go with what you're saying, but like I saw 3 or 4 pieces that like I've always considered grails, like the Vader Contemplation, and then I saw a Boba Fett Mythos, and I saw some other pieces like really rare. For me, they're rare, right? I like them a lot. But when I saw those like $600, $400, I was like, it's like I could like freaking just I could have it now, but it's like, damn man, like the price has gone down that much. It's like devalued like crazy. It kind of messes with me. Like even though I really want it, but that crazy price is not like turning me away from it. Like,
well, you never pre-order anything. That's what happens, right? You get to the point where it's, am I gonna pay $2,000, $1,500 for this XM transformer or this Prime One piece when I know in the aftermarket, even if I have to wait a few months afterwards, I can get it so much cheaper.
Yeah, or during the pre-order, people are selling their pre-orders for like way cheaper than like free, keep the deposit and everything. It's crazy. But that could be.
I just pray on those.
It hinders for me at least. It hinders the collectability. At least I'm not buying these to resell and make money as a business. I buy them primarily for the art. The monetary value is just a little cherry on the cake that incentivizes the collectability kind of thing. I don't know.
But do you guys feel like you got a lot of pieces that you would lose money on if you try to sell? Like you wouldn't even get back what you paid? Because I feel like I got a lot of pieces that I'll get at least what I paid for it back.
I think XM pieces in general hold up.
You know where I see that a lot? Well, I'm sorry, where I see that a lot, and why a lot of people don't like to collect movie pieces. because sometimes you'll see a rendition, you'll think it looks great of something that you know is coming out, and then the movie will bomb. And sometimes, regardless of the art, people don't like that movie version anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of people,
the turnovers.
Yeah, it's crazy. You'll see
like
something
Thor, dude. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it'll like you'll see people selling them like hotcakes. Take my pre-order. You can have a deposit. I'll cover your shipping. Just get me out of this. They don't want anything to do with it.
I did that for Hot Toys. Movie piece of Hot Toys.
Dion, Classic XM are still there. Transformers, Shogun, Ghost Rider, even that's dropped a bit. The newer,
You're saying like not pieces that are coming out today, like now.
Look how much of a hit the Samurai line's taken.
Yeah.
The Penguin, for example,
Yeah,
you couldn't give that away for free. That Penguin, just as an example.
Right.
Some will still retain, right? Shogun and
the
Shugo, the OG stuff.
Yeah.
Look at White Knight. White Knight you can still pick up in stock. Right? No one's paying nowadays retail for White Knight.
Even though it's worth it. I mean,
every penny. 100% every penny. Yeah. It's just been in once you have a product or once you have a line of something and you have collectors accustomed to paying lower than retail, to dig that mentality back out to where I could pay above retail is very difficult to do. It's almost like you need a massive reset.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. Rashid, I think you're muted. I don't know if he's trying to speak or something here.
Oh no, I was just bopping my head. I wasn't trying to speak.
Okay.
Argentina 1-0.
Messi. Cab, what's up, Cab? I haven't seen you in a while. Cab says the market is oversaturated. Look at the Prime 1 BETS
bats, I think.
Oh, BTS got a new statue line coming up?
Berserk line. They hold their value.
Oh, Cab, don't start talking about Berserk, bro. Don't start talking about Berserk. Yeah, but even now, Prime 1's dabbling to kind of scrape up some more money from that line. Look, they're redoing Slan on Throne to kind of reinvigorate it and see if they can soak up any more money. If they start doing that, then
I feel like they have to test it out at least, and I feel like they're gonna be successful with it, to be honest.
Oh, for sure.
Beast 51 says, Kenzilla says, I don't think anybody with reasonable common sense wants to pay a lot of money for art and watch it lose its value. The expectation should always be it should at least retain its value.
Yeah.
Right. Damn, I gotta go find my common sense, Beast. You gotta go find it.
We are all dummies and buying rocks and paint. Yeah. So that was an interesting topic. You got something, Vision?
I was just thinking, like, it all depends on when you put it out there in the market, because, like, even with Dion's pieces, like, what you think is worth it, somebody else might think that they'll just wait it out because there's so much people selling this stuff, you know. Like, if you put Poison Ivy, that would get money, but certain other pieces will get way less than what you paid for it to get retail. So it's just hard. I go say what Crip says, just when you buy it, like you lost money, it's gone. You guys want to, you can get money back, then you win it. But if you can't, then you get a loss. That's what it is.
Yeah, once that shit is paid, like it's money that came out of a disposable income. So like, but like I said, if it was to come back double, triple, I'm not gonna be like, no, I'm too artsy farty for that. I'm gonna take that money. If I had to take that money, don't get it twisted.
All right, today, let's go.
I know, right? It's like, yeah.
Another topic we have for today. I saw someone in Singapore do this. I saw someone in New York do this. I saw someone in Texas do this. Is it time to let go of the boxes?
No.
You guys got a guy in Singapore. He was like, look, he showed all his boxes. I'm getting rid of this weekend. And I was like, what?
I think it all depends on the state you live in, because Cali, you don't need boxes. You can sell section seconds.
Well, then that'll tie back into value.
Yeah. Because when I get back from StatueCon, that's the first thing I'm doing. I'm getting rid of all my boxes. All of them.
But like in Cali, you still get value for it though, but it's just like how long you want to wait. If you want to get it fast, so you got to put it cheap. If you want to
There are so much better ways to to invest than statues. I'm just like, yo, like literally, like hearing the talk, like it goes to like the boxes, right? Saving it has the value. All of that is the value of it, right? But man, dude, like I said, there's investments that I do, and that's where I'll be pissed if I lose money, because that's money. But in the statues, man, that's not. There's smarter ways to invest your money.
The thing is, though, like you're already losing money on the statue. Why even lose more money by getting rid of the boxes?
Correct.
I look at it like a car, like a used car, like it loses value as soon as you pull it off the lot.
Well, the problem is a used.
I'm not gonna pay for storage. I'm just not gonna.
You're right. A lot of statues do nowadays lose value, but you're compounding it by getting rid of the boxes.
But I feel like I'll lose it in storage fees. Like if I pay for it,
exactly, like all that 100% the storage fees.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I'm making my family get that space. If you don't have
like our, I don't know. I have a garage, so I don't know. I don't pay storage.
That's the thing.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
If you're paying the storage fees, you're burning the candle at both ends. If you're paying the storage fees, but to the analogy of the used car, that's where I think a collectible shouldn't be compared. It's a collectible. A used car is not a collectible. These things are supposed to be collectible. Yeah, you could collect rocks and stuff. But again, that's kind of the old school thinking was these things would be, you kept the box, you wrap. I have shipper boxes wrapped in cellophane to protect everything, the shipper box and everything. That's how it was. That's how I grew up in the hobby. It's just this new wave that's been everything out the window. We don't need
what
boxes.
Happens when you get 20 more statues? You know what I mean? Like,
well, I have the space. When I don't have the space, I can completely see where you're coming from.
It's kind of weird.
But I wouldn't rent. I would not rent a storage unit in any case to store boxes.
That's like a waste of money. I feel like to do that.
But I can't throw the boxes either. So then maybe it'll be time to downsize the collection. I don't know. I can't see myself throwing out the boxes, and that's it. Because if I have to,
I did that in my garage 2 days ago, right? And I redid the boxes, and I was looking just at the boxes, not even my business stuff, and I was like, wow, these boxes are way more room than what I have here. So that means like I care about that. That's weird. I can empty that garage and have triple the room if I want to. If that makes sense, you know. So my box collection is bigger than my collection.
But what happened?
Even if you decide to keep it, though, if you decide to keep a piece and sell it, then, if you decide to keep a piece instead of selling it, how are you going to transport it if you don't have a box?
Oh, well, I will buy a piece without a box. So like, again, though, I don't care. I live in California. Anything I put up for sale don't get sold. Like, you guys live in somewhere in no man's land, I understand because you got chicken. But I'm in Cali. Always somebody driving me. Like, I'm right here. Like,
yeah. What's up?
She
got your ass. Remember that vision. Remember that.
But buying a piece without a box already, and buying a piece with a box and then throwing it out is two different things. Because you buy a XM White Knight at over 2K, throw out the box, boom. You're already under 2K.
But if I buy, like I know some people bought it for 1,400 or let's say 1,500, let's say even, right?
I just use the numbers as an example.
Throw it away though, and then somebody want to buy it, pick it up, 1,500, they'll do it. They're still saving over 1,000. No shipping, they have no taxes, and they get $1,000 discount. I'm just getting back what I paid.
Bro, and you probably spent way more than 1,000 on storage fees.
Right.
No, storing boxes in a storage thing, that's great. That I wouldn't be able to do either.
I don't know. One of the biggest statue collectors that we do have in this whole community is Mr. X, right? Like, there's no doubt, right? I saw his latest video. I think he has 2 storage containers, 11 by 14 feet or something. I was like,
rich, though. You got rich.
People who have money don't.
So you said,
but we have a big collector on a panel that we could ask who do pay for storage. Rashid.
Oh, okay.
Gavin, now that's funny. Hey, thank you for.
What do you think, Rashid?
I mean, listen, I got 2 stories, and I'm hustling now. You know, I try to get cool with the whoever's running the storage unit. I try to get cool. I was supposed to I messed up because I was supposed to go look at a storage on Monday, but I got to flip storage units, meaning that I got to find somebody, put their name on it, and so they can get that out. There's just no other way. I mean, I don't want my house flooded with boxes. I ain't gonna say no name, but we seen houses with boxes and stuff like that. I don't want my house looking like that. You know.
What was the name you said?
Jupiter.
You know, and then it's all about how you guys are collecting, because it's impossible for you to have, you know, I don't know how much space everybody has. So my thing is like, if you're going to continue to collect and your collection going to get bigger, you know, you eventually you're going to run out of space to even put the boxes. So are people going to stop collecting or whatever? You know, I don't know. It's hard for me to downsize at this point.
My house, empty house.
I'm good at right now where I'm at with my collection. So, and I still have certain things that I got coming, and I got things that is in storage. You know, I still haven't put up my bat wing. That's still in storage. I had to pack up a few things, you know. So I mean, I pick storage.
Then I can see the point of that. I mean, I can see that. Statues, like I want to buy statues, keep it to I want to have a house, and I'll pay a storage unit for that. But just for a box, I just know math wise, even my soda.
You saying a lot
of money.
But you saying it depends on how big is your collection. I don't care what nobody say. It's all if you're a big collector.
Oh, mine's almost big as yours, bro.
Bro, my nephew's collection is bigger than yours.
Oh shoot!
Jose got you right here. You had the Falcon in the box for 15 years.
actually, Jose, I had it for 20. But
God,
all right, that box alone is huge. You know what I'm saying? I got all my life size boxes. I even have the carbonite box in case. You just never know. But it all depends on how big your collection is. You know, I'm not gonna. You will lose value because everybody knows that you try to sell something, somebody's gonna try to talk you down because you don't have that box.
Yes,
you know.
they will.
I just feel
they're gonna talk you down. Go ahead.
I just it's not worth losing that type of value.
So
everybody's different. But everybody's different. I from collecting from a long time, I never got rid of the box. Never. You know what I'm saying? I never really bought a statue without a box because I want to transport it and everything else. It loses its value. So that's why I was like, nah, I never took a statue without no box. So
that's the best way, Theodore.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I could do, the only thing I do is I hustle. You got to hustle storage unit. That comes hobby. I accepted that. I've been doing it for years. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, you wasting money on boxes." Yeah, listen. People may say we wasting money buying that they call colored rocks. So it is what it is. But this is what comes with the hobby. I got to hustle. Call a couple of friends. You'll help me move this to storage unit. And when they start going up in price, I got to hustle to the next storage unit. This is what comes with the hobby of having a large collection. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm. I hear you. Yeah, Theodore had a question for everybody. What are your thoughts on packing up pieces and keep them in the box?
It's fantastic. They don't age in the box, so I'd display them in the box instead of on a shelf, to be honest.
I could never do that. Like, I feel like if I'm paying $1,000, it need to be on display somewhere.
Yeah, I see it from that point of view though, because like when you collect art, like say if you collect this is art, but like Picasso's or Rembrandt's or something like that. Them rich dudes that buy those, they'll get them, look at them, put them in a gallery for about a week, and then it's somewhere boxed up in a storage or in a cellar somewhere. You know what I mean? Until they're ready to rotate it back around. Because they're like, I know I own it. I don't have to look at it every day. It's in my possession. I'm not that type of person because, like I think Diane said, if I done paid for it, I've already envisioned on where it's gonna go. You coming out and you going on display. And when I get to where I can't display you anymore, then I got to get you out of here.
open up another room.
I think a lot of the collectors and our peers, I just think that we as a collective have the gotta have everything mentality, and you just don't have to have everything. But that's what drives it. That's what leads to the storage units and finding alternate methods for your boxes. Like you get to a point, and I think B said it best, of like, all right, I'm either running out of space or running out of boxes. I don't entertain the other options of like storage thing personally, right? It's just like I'm good where I'm at. If I do, it'll be rotating a single piece here or there. Like Meta said, like maybe like, okay, they came out with a better version of a character that I like, then I'll swap that one out and probably give the other one away or sell it, but depending on the situation. But yeah, I just don't feel like that's hard. I know. Like everybody in his parent will probably be like, "No, you're crazy." But I just don't think you have to have everything. Like if I have a Wolverine, I don't need all of the Wolverines. Right?
Yeah, you don't have no boxes. You say you lose money. I don't lose nothing because like Maestro V, you pay $1,700 more than I did. So you think almost every statue I'm gonna get way cheaper than most of you guys. I can actually
Blackbird.
No, that makes sense. You gotta pay shipping and all that. I don't have to do that, so I gotta keep all that in account. So if I had no box, and they'd be like, "Oh well, give me for this price." If I lose $300, so what? But imagine if I had that one box in storage for 2 years.
No, that's well said, your vision. That's how I look at it 100%. Like, I guarantee you, I'm not pocket watching you, Rashid. I'm not pocket watching, but I guarantee you, Rashid sells something, he's going to lose $300 to $500 on it. I bet you that he spent way more than that shit through the 10 years he's been collecting on storage, like this period.
Unless your statue he has is like $40,000, and I'm like, damn, boss, that was a smart move to do.
Yeah.
But it's a gamble.
So my bad. Theodore mentioned that he's gonna have to pack some stuff up until he can get a bigger place. And I understand that, but I always look at it like, so if you pack them up and you store it somewhere, and you're gonna have to pay for that storage unit, does that cancel, not from a pocket watching perspective, but just in theory, does that cancel out the money that you need to get the bigger place? You know what I mean? Like you have to save up every month.
So that would be the question: is if you're going, Theodore, if you're going to store it at your house, or are you storing it
that's like me.
at a storage unit?
Most of my collection's in boxes, but I'm able to put them in the attic and store them here until I get the bigger place and actually display my collection.
Yep. I don't think there's.
Yeah, no, and see, those are unique situations, right? There's going to be situations where you're downsizing or upsizing or in transition and all of that stuff. That's everybody got to handle that the best way, because at that point, you really want to hold on to them. You're not getting them. It's more of like temporarily or whatever. There's going to be a certain amount of time where you have to do something, and then all options are on the table at that point. Whether it's, I'm not getting rid of, like, if I had all my Maestros and I had to move in with my sister for a little bit, I'm putting that shit in storage and I'll pay it, but it ain't gonna be, it's not a long-term thing. You know what I mean? It's more of a, until I get back or until I get to the bigger place, then you got to handle that.
In that
But
point,
you know, there's another side to it too, and no shade to you, Jerry, or anybody else that is waiting for the bigger place, but I mean, it's a lot. I hear a lot of people say, until I get a bigger place. Are you in the process of buying a bigger place? Because that's no different than somebody that's 300 pounds that say, well, until when I lose weight, but you don't even go to the gym. So,
but why are you calling me out? You know, I was trying for statue con.
Yeah, but
no, I'm saying,
My man.
I don't even think my
No, but if they want to, if they want to secure the piece, they don't have to pay for shipping.
Right, but if I can't fit it in my house, then it needs to go. I need to sell it. Like, I'm not going to hold it for one day.
I can't agree with that. Well, I don't see eye to eye with that one.
Because I know
I can't hold it for one day.
I can fit it right here, right now. But if I had them all right now, right, one day you'll see me arrive and all this should be moved, boxed up, and I have all the whole exit in 6 months. And then I just switch things out. Like, I don't mind, but I'm not lazy. I moved all this shit 1,000 times. Come on, they got the living room cleaned up, rebuilt it, tore it down, rebuilt it again. I don't care. That's just me though, and I know for a fact I'm gonna get a bigger place.
Yeah, everybody's situation is different. Like right now,
it won't happen tomorrow, but like it might be a 3-year plan because I'm in LA, and these places like the place I got right now is like $1 million place. Like it costs you $1 million, and you got nothing. Like you will laugh at this shit. You got $1 million for that. Like you might as well just die twice.
Really quick thing I want to point out, like people are starting to like put their prices up for their storage. $134 a month, $350. I'm guessing a month.
Y'all in sideshow statue territory right there,
And
son.
like this part of the reality of the whole thing, you know, like people I don't think talk about it as much because they're like it's crazy to them and it's crazy to everybody, and like that's why I wanted to like I saw 3 collectors start to sell or get rid of their boxes. One thing I want to say on that too is like instead of getting rid of them, some people actually like I actually got boxes for some stuff that I didn't have boxes originally for, you know, so I was lucky for that. And lucky that person, like Big Silva, reached out. He was like, if you need this box, I got you, you know, so he got it for me. So if you guys like are getting rid of your boxes, like you could get some money back sometimes, $50, $20. That goes to your storage container.
I got some room left in my storage. If you guys want to just pay me, I'll take $300 and something dollars. Shit.
I'll build a storage.
Yo, you coming to get your box? Oh, I'm sorry, the rent just went up $100.
I know,
but
right?
if your sister come over here, I can hook her up, but I can't give you that price anymore.
And we're getting fined.
Looking at the comments, it's crazy to see how many people are actually paying for storage.
Yeah,
you'd be surprised, man. You go to any storage container place, it's always packed. It's always packed.
70%
No, I'll sell some statues before I pay for storage.
Yeah,
that's the way. I feel the same way. I mean, I know other people feel different, but I feel like if I can't fit it, it just needs to go.
If y'all could put your storage unit numbers up in the chat, that would be awesome, just so we could get an idea of like where they locate.
Let us know how many statues you actually have inside the box.
Let us know who has real statues. I'm just curious.
For me,
That's the lot combo.
I'm renting.
Huh?
Yeah, for me, I'm renting now and hoping to buy a house soon. So that's why my collection's in boxes and stuff. I had everything displayed before, and then just had to switch around and take a smaller room in the house. So,
no, and I think some people do it similar to Jerry. And I know Jerry, everyone's situation is different. Like I remember wanting to get a home theater so bad, but I knew that I was going to get a new house, so move and all of that good stuff. Instead of buying the speakers and the amp and all of that stuff, I'm like, all of this money is going into the house. I got the house way faster because I didn't have to worry about it. And then I could fill it up with whatever, the home theater, the statues, all of that stuff. But all of this, every statue, every speaker, component, wire would have came out of the money to get the house, and it would have just slowed the process down. But there's people like already have their houses and stuff. So that's all good.
I think right now though is like not to get into this topic, but like it's hard right now, like buying a house.
Because absolutely, 100%. Yeah, it is.
So it's like damn, I want to get a house soon, but it's like how soon is soon? Because everybody's waiting for the market to go down.
In LA, it's a bidding war. Like you put 100,000, minus put 20,000. It's not So it's like,
and a lot of it is these realtors just like buying in bulk just to raise everything up. So like, yep.
And you gotta want this life.
And you got to think there's young people collecting still too, right?
Yeah, I feel like the new or the younger people, the younger generation that are coming to this hobby are like taking a huge pause to, huge like pumping the bricks like crazy, because like they buy a piece and automatically they like see like there's no gain like other than.
Oh, it's completely different.
Yeah, it's completely different now. So I completely get it too. It's like kind of.
But again, it depends on the piece you buy. You buy something with like 3,000 yes, you're buying that to keep it, hope you love it, and you're gonna sell it, you're gonna take a loss.
But in regards to the younger crowd collecting too, it's like they may still be living at home with their parents, so they may open it up, check it out, looks great, maybe display it a little bit, put it back in the box until they buy their own place, sort of thing, right? So it is definitely a different climate than where it was, where things would sell out immediately. So the sentiment of buying things and keeping it in the box, storing it, is because you had no option if you wanted to add it and buy it at retail.
I wish my kids were spending $500, $600, $700 on statues and still being home. Get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, giveaway. Yeah, giveaway.
Yes, finally.
Those are the ones I want.
Finally.
Baby.
After 17,000 shows, it's come back.
Going down the list. Man.
Oh shit.
Imagine my son was in this hobby and I didn't know that about it. And he brings in a maestro. He not paying rent.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
you gotta get out.
Yo, I give you the deposit on your house. I'll get you started. But yo, I bet you every statue he buy, he gonna think twice when he has to make the bill.
Noodles and Cheerios while he bringing in my daddy him.
Yo, Dad, I'm gonna pay you, but I gotta get this maestro for him. What? That'll make no sense. That make no sense.
John's lighting looks good, man. Like,
check this out.
I'm looking at his background right quick. That lighting looks good.
Oh, look at those lips.
Oh, snap.
He covered him up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tiggy. Appreciate it.
Awesome. All right, man. 2 more topics, and then we'll get into some pictures. I'm sorry I didn't put the game together. I was gonna do tournament mode, but I was like, man, we got some topics for tonight. So this one's from our guy Rashid, man. When did you start collecting? I started probably like literally during the pandemic. Like my first piece was the Bowen Juggernaut. It's like 4 years ago now, right? 4 or 5 years ago. And when I saw that price tag at $400, I looked at the comic book guy. I was like, man, like, how much you take cash? I was always trying to hustle with these things, but when he was like, all right, man, I'll give it to you $300 cash. I was like, I got $300 cash right here, baby. That was my first piece, man. I was like, never, ever, ever am I going to spend this much money on a statue. I got
walked out of the store at $150.
Yeah.
So Rashid, is it just statue collecting or collecting in general? Like if we have figures or hot toys or...
I mean, it could be any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it could be any of that.
I guess maybe like when you got serious collecting then, because I had Pokemon cards when I was a kid. I wouldn't count that as like collecting.
If you collected them, those things were expensive as a kid. The shinies, you got to get the shinies, all that good stuff.
Because when I started collecting, when the first Star Wars action figures came out. You know? So that was my, you know, that's what I started into Star Wars, was the Star Wars action figures, the original.
Jose started collecting. I wasn't even born. Oh.
Me neither.
I would say for me, it was when the Masters of the Universe came out. Because I had to, that was my first time saying I got to complete a line, like the original Mattel Masters of the Universe.
It was
I remember, yeah, man. They even had a smell to them. I was like, what the? And the next thing you know, like they came out with the next one in the line, and then like the villains, and then it's like, man, I got to get all of them. I got to have all of them. So I think a lot of us collectors, we probably been collecting our whole lives. Like,
yeah, I'm the same. I started with the Pokemon cards, you know, and the little Pokemon figures and all that, but really started collecting like into the stuff we're into now was probably 2009. Kicked off with my first hot toy, and then I think soon after that was that Mary Jane comic head, and that was it. Snowballed from there. So about 2008, 2009, I think it was.
Yeah, I was collecting G.I. Joe, like the small figures ever since I was little. But statues been just 3 years.
47 XM statues in 3 years. God damn.
It's been 3 years.
That's a champ, right? He ain't playing these little games.
Now we know who kept XM's doors open.
Yeah.
Dang, sing ambassador.
What about you, Jarhead? What's your thoughts on this?
Like what was my first what was my first thing I collected?
It could be your first collection. It could be your first statue. It could be whatever you want.
My first started collecting anything was so my first thing that I collected was comic books growing up.
Yeah.
So that's what led me into really everything nerdy, I guess, was collecting comic books, you know, and appreciating the art when I was a kid. I was really into Jim Lee art. As soon as I saw that art, man, it drew me in, and that's why I collect statues right now, is from when I was a kid, and then I started collecting cards, like comic cards, because that was just like a, way into, something else, because it was associated with the comic books. So you started collecting cards, and then X-Men X-Men the original series came out, and then I was starting to get into all this other stuff. So I could trace all my stuff back to collecting comics as a kid. So
yeah, I think a lot of these pieces that we do have, like, are from comics. So I wasn't like into comics initially when I was more into like Batman the animated series, like Spider-Man animated series, X-Men and all that stuff. Like, we didn't have too many comics growing up, but when I went to California, like probably like 10 years ago now, like, and I started going to comic book shops there, I was like, damn, these books are deep. Like, they're so easy to read, like 50 pages, like in like an hour or whatever. But it was like, this is crazy. But then like I started collecting these statues, like with that Bowen, but then it blew up when like I started reading more X-Men. Like, all my X-Men line was like, it was just because of the books. Like, I was like, man, this stuff is going crazy. And then I don't know how I ended up here with 1/3 and like some other stuff. Like, it just got insane. It got insane really quick.
I think sometimes too, like when you're really into the source material, the collecting the statues makes it that much better. I know some people. I know some people just like the art of the statues, and I get it. They look badass. But I promise you, probably if they were to read it or watch whatever they're into, those statues, it would make the collecting that much better.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd hit so different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was Rashid's. And anybody else got anything on this thing? When did you start collecting?
I started collecting right out the womb. Like, I needed that attention, so I started crying and just collecting all of that attention. Then started touching and was like getting reactions. Then I started playing video games.
I was expecting this from Vision, but like, it's okay.
Right out the womb. No. What happened? No.
Did you get a story?
I started the story. For the storage unit. No. I never get it. I started collecting, like, mostly I think it was comics and video games, just cartridges. Yeah, there were cartridges at the time. So I would just collect posters, check off which ones I wanted, and just started collecting them. And like everybody else is similar. You watch Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, and then you like Spider-Man action figures. You watch X-Men, you want to collect X-Men action figures. They weren't collecting, like, I never collected and kept stuff in the boxes, though. I never did that type of collecting. When I was at a company, I discovered that with the Funko Pops, there was a lot of people collecting them and putting them in there. Me, like, I'll go to Toys R Us. As soon as I get the G.I. Joes or the Transformers, they were out the box. It's just like, so I never had, and that's probably what's a little different is I don't have that mentality or that bone. So it's just sort of like, I wouldn't call it collecting. I would just get a lot of the stuff that I want, and I will have them, and I have a collection in a drawer or a box that I could pull out. But I never had it in a way where it was like it had ESs, or I was thinking of it in that way. That's probably why when I collect this stuff, it's a little different.
Can I piggyback off a question? Casual? Or
Yeah.
do you want to keep it for next week?
No,
Or we're running out of...
No.
What keeps you collecting?
Your face.
What keeps you collecting?
What keeps you collecting? Well, we've gone through so much. Depending on when you got in, even if you got in around COVID, you've seen so much change. You've seen price fluctuations, edition size fluctuations. You've seen reissues, variants. You've still seen a lot of things going on. You've seen pieces depreciate in value. What keeps you collecting? What's bringing you back? It's continuous.
The chase.
The chase? Okay.
Oh, Picky, you're muted. You're muted, Picky.
My bad. It's the excitement I get when certain characters are made or certain pieces are announced, because sometimes it's just like, you're not even thinking about it. You're still looking to see what's happening in the groups because we love the groups or whatever. But then every now and then, like, a piece will get announced and you're like, oh man, they're making that, or oh man, that's dope. Like, even when that Succubus got announced, I was really hyped for it. Even if I didn't get it for myself, It's still a dope piece. I was super excited to see it. You know, like it was like the evolution of what I've been seeing for all the years. You know, being in the hobby. Like, man, it's evolving, because we wouldn't got a piece like that like 5 or 6 years ago, not from a licensed company. So when I get excitement about a new piece or a new character being announced or a reveal, it draws you right back in. It gets that adrenaline pumping for it again. So that's what keeps
sort of like coffee, nicotine, or crack.
Cocaine.
Yeah. It's funny because I said it as a joke, but it is a little bit true. Like most of us have.
It is an addiction.
I admit it. Yeah.
Whether it's one thing or another, most of us have collected things since we were kids. Whether it was Pokemon cards, sport cards. Like I used to collect DVDs and CDs when I was a teen, early 20s, and then now it's statues. Like it's always something.
Yeah, what hoes are you getting from collecting? Where's your live, Jose? I need to go over there.
I think for me, that what keeps me collecting is just like when I don't have to collect a billion things, right? Like I think I'm like really lucky that I got this small ass room and it keeps it all compact. Because if I had like 100%. A basement, I had like 47
you said you were moving over in my neighborhood.
I know. I'm scared, man. I don't know. I feel like I just wouldn't stop collecting. Like, I fill every single square inch of that basement all day. But
that's vision. That's why he's always like, you got room. He wants stuff in the corners, in the hallway.
5 sections, and you got a 21-year-old section I didn't even know you had.
You know, stuff on the stairway. You know what I mean?
Nah, I think a lot of people that chat it is for me. It's an addiction, and I'm trying to figure out how much I could contain it before I break down and just buy stuff just to buy it. So it's just sort of like, because I do, like, I get excited. I'm talking to you guys about pieces. I see that succubus. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna make my computer a stand for that shit because I like it so much. You know what I mean? It's like, but that it's you see a piece you like. They said the dopamine hits. Who said that? Give him his prop. That guy Mark. And then you going in your head, maybe I do this. What if I sell it? What if I trade that? And then you start, where am I getting? What if I move this? And then it's how much you can control it. Because I'm addicted to this stuff. I'm addicted to chatting with you guys about this stuff. It's just how much discipline each one of us have to just be responsible with it. It's as long as you're responsible with your addiction. People drink, people smoke.
Crippler, the number one answer I get when I tell people, because I've been saying it's a space issue for a long time. The number one answer people have been saying to me for a few years now is just buy it and figure it out later.
You never heard that shit from me.
I hear that all the time.
That's collecting responsibly, Piggy.
I'm like, there's no way. No, I'm saying like
life's too short.
People, I'm not. Yeah, life's too short.
Too
get
short.
It. You work every day. You deserve this. All of that. And I'm like, but where am I gonna put it? You'll figure it out.
They can said it right now.
Clean up that new room we found out about and just throw some more statues there.
You guys, we have a very special guest tonight. Watch this guy. Check this guy out. One second. Let me give him an intro. Let's do.
Budgie?
What's going on, fellas?
It's Jose Alicia. What's up?
What? That's Jose Alicia.
He can't show his face because he's on a cruise right now. He's on a cruise.
Nah, that's at the end of the month. That's at the end of the month.
What?
Yo, you going to the Dominican versus the Puerto Rican war?
Nah. I wish.
Right, because I'm gonna need your backup, dude.
You need the backup? Just let me know. Yeah. I got tired of texting in the chat, so I said, let me just get on real quick.
No, it's good to be on the panel with you, bro.
Just real quick, what Dallin had mentioned before in regards to, buying stuff, in regards to keeping stuff in the box and stuff like that, and waiting for a home. If you're the type of person, like, let's say you have your home, you have your set place, you're never gonna move. Do you still want to keep the boxes? You're not going nowhere. That's your house for the end of your life. You're not going nowhere. Do you need the boxes?
But in that case, if you need to make more room to collect other things, then you have the boxes.
True.
Yeah, but do you need the boxes for the stuff you have already?
Yeah, but if you want to get rid of the stuff and collect something different, you know what I'm saying? Because you're in your house, right? You're right. But if you want to make some more room for yourself later on, you know, if you have the boxes, it's easier to get rid of them.
The box is part of the collectible.
That's like the bit that I don't understand. Like in the sense of, all right, a lot of us collect to have the piece. You know, we want the piece in our collection and stuff like that, and we get enamored with what the piece looks like. It's something we've always wanted. So do we really need the box? Like for me, for example, I got OG Hulk from Sideshow when it first came out. And at the point when it first came out, it was at that point when it was just starting to go up in price. That it was in the 550s. And it's the green version. I got it from a buddy of mine because his wife told him, get this shit out of my house. I don't want it in my house. He sold it to me for $250. So I made out like a fat rat with that OG Hulk. I had the OG Hulk sitting in my living room for like 6 months. Didn't take out the box. It was still in the box. I was using the box as a coffee table. I used to throw my keys on it. I used to come in from work, put my mail on it, and I was like, I don't need this here. I threw the box away. I got the statues. I got the statue displayed. I'm never gonna get rid of that Hulk.
We need a priest. Someone get a priest.
Why did I need the box? And because the OG Hulk, granted, you know, if I had the box, I'll get more money. But I see it in the sense of I paid $250 for it. I can still get. I can get somebody to give me
you can triple quadruple that shit.
I can get somebody. I can get somebody that really wants that OG Hulk, no matter what, for like $800. I can get somebody for $800, and that's an extra for me.
Also bubble wrap, dude. He'll come with a whole roll of bubble wrap.
That's an extra for me. That's, you know, I look like I made out on it because I only paid $250.
Yeah, but at the same time, you still can get more money with the box. I mean, it just depends on how you look at it.
It's not about even so. It's not about the more money. That's a factor, but it's part of the collectible. The art box at the time. If you stack Sideshow's art boxes throughout all the years, you can see the how the artwork has changed, how their design has changed, edition sizes on the box. It's just part of the whole experience. At the end of the day, I feel it's part of the whole.
But he also trades that in for
electronics. When I buy new electronics, I have a hard time getting rid of like the papers that go with those.
Yeah, the manuals.
Yeah, me too, man.
So,
I do. I got a closet full of boxes that I probably don't need, from keyboards to anything.
I keep all that shit, and I keep the boxes too from that.
I got my Xbox box.
I got my Google Nest box. What do you need?
I still got my console boxes. Yeah.
Same.
But what Jose doesn't have is the anxiety of trying to figure out what to do with those, and that's a peace of mind. That is mental health of just like not having to worry about none of that shit. Like, you so carefree in the piece that you got that I don't want any of the stress of trying to figure out this box. I don't want the stress of having to pay storage. I don't want the stress of trying to figure out where I'm gonna put it. I don't have the stress of like, yo, for all of those years without that stress, that's something you can't put a value on.
I think this is a new fad.
Well, the other thing is, like, so since I'm not gonna pay for storage, I got like a zillion closets around here. So I'm
You've got like 5 wings to your house.
Yeah, but
just make sure you don't use the closet with the skeletons in it, huh?
But Pookie, you don't count because you're a millionaire, so you know you can't say nothing like that.
Like,
I'm actually
like
agreeing with
Hugh
you
Hefner.
if you let me No, I'm saying, but like when your family start growing, like, you know what I'm saying, like you having more children, you having grandchildren. I want them to have that closet space. I don't want to hoard all of that. I want them to be able to live here and enjoy the house, and them just like really.
I want them to move out.
But when your grandkid gets older, he's gonna say, "Pop, you threw out the Hulk box."
Let him try.
He's gonna raise them better than that.
Let him try. Let him try. We'll be having a whole nother show.
How I had to check my son.
even like just in that example, like Crip was mentioning, growing up, used to get the toys in the boxes, and as soon as they got home, it was ripped out the box. I was the complete opposite. Like I had the G1 Transformers. I had the Megatron. I used to play with the Megatron. Put him back in the gun, and then put him right back in his box. And I used to keep it inside the box. my 3 3/4 GI Joe figures. I used to take an X-Acto knife and cut the plastic bubble on the outside and peel them out that way so I could keep the box. I should put them back.
There's a certain aspect of that I respect too, because I'm the type that will go to Best Buy and make sure that the Blu-rays that I get like is no corners or dents, is straight. I'll go. Right. My wife would just pick one. I'm like going over there and like. So I get it. I have that mentality too. It's just at a certain point, I just gotta figure out what's better for my piece, and then I just make a decision. But yeah, no, all of this stuff is unique to people.
It's all a sickness. It all depends on how you deal with your sickness. Like you were saying,
some is misdiagnosed, but
like I said earlier, I got rid of my Hulk box. But I'm paying $370. I'm paying $317 in storage because I got statues in the storage unit.
$317.
We accept that one of us.
We spend like an hour. All of us. We spend like an hour talking about boxes. It just goes to show you, these companies. If one of these companies can come up with a concept to solve the box issue, there's a market for it. I still say
that's a good point, John. That's a good point that you say that because I was thinking the same thing as well. As a collector, if let's say Sideshow XM, P1, J&D, whatever company, they come up, show you the concept of the statue. Statue's nice, you like the statue, but they're just giving you a brown shipper box. Would you still collect the statue?
You talking about with no art box?
Yeah, with no art box. It's just the statue and the styrofoam for protection and just a brown box. That's it.
Like a custom.
Would you still collect the statue?
Like a custom.
Are we getting straps with this or no straps? Are we getting straps?
No
straps or no
the old school styrofoam. The old school styrofoam box.
This is for Jose.
I'm looking forward to completing your training. In time, you will call me Master.
Casuals just dusting off Casuals dusting off the clips tonight.
Like me, man. Why you violating me, man? I thought you got rid of me.
Look, Jose, you know what I would do? They would have to discount, right? That would have to be reflected in the price, but I'll give you one better. I think that they should still give us the box, give us the art box, but make the interior styrofoam inflatable so that you can inflate it and then deflate it once you receive it and store it. Flatten everything out and store it. How hard can that be?
What would you do with the shipper box, though?
You can flatten everything out. You flatten the shipper box. You'd flatten the art box like you know how you have like an inflatable pool. You blow it up. How something like that where it inflates into a mold, and then it can deflate.
I like that.
That's copywritten. That's copywritten.
But he beat me to it, so like
so. If this does happen, you know where you heard it. 153, 29. What's the date today?
July 9th.
I think that would be the best way to do it. Is some sort of influence.
Or even to a point, somebody else I mentioned to this in a conversation that I had before. If the company gives you like a file or a spec diagram of what the interior box is, so this way you could go later on and order it from someplace.
From UPS or something like that. That would be dope.
Yeah, something like that.
Like if you could
so
go,
you get in the shipper.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get your statue with the styrofoam or whatever type of box it is that it comes in to protect it. You could throw it away, but you have a file that you could go to Home Depot or UPS, and they can just make you a box just like it.
Dude, that would be amazing.
That
would be amazing.
See, my problem with that is though, like even
there's
though
no problem with that, John.
If that was available, I still wouldn't do it. I would just keep the boxes. So I wouldn't have to do it. So I would have to jump through those hoops later.
No, but you're not. You're not at the point where you're buying storage, so right?
Decorea brought up a good point.
I agree with you, Jarhead. I was
There's Sume was doing something. They were onto something where the packaging transforms into a here we go. The packaging transforms into like a display. Yeah.
Yeah, they give you a cover that you can cover up the brown shipper, and it kind of like looks like a podium for your statue. Yeah,
You got look at that, Piggy. Oh wow.
That's dope, man.
You in that room, my guy.
Yeah.
Well,
That'd be a good idea. The podium thingy, the cover. That'd be dope.
You know what hard big section now. Imagine if I still had a podium.
But then with that,
See, is the anime innovating?
if it's an anime piece, yeah, you can use that as a background. But then that also takes up space in your collection. If you display, so if you don't have ample space in your house to display the statue, then you have a box that becomes part of your statue. Now you're losing more space. That's like for me. Like for me, there's statues like you guys. Some of you guys have the Maestro. I like that Maestro. B or A. I like either one of them. But I don't have the space. I don't have the space for either of them. I don't have the space for either. I don't have a space for either of them, so I wouldn't get it because I don't have the physical space for it.
Thank you.
So I know what I do have. I can't display what I can't display, and especially at the size that it is. What is it? So 1/3 or 1/4?
1/4.
1/4.
Jose,
it's 1/4 plus. It's like, listen, I got a 1-bedroom apartment. I don't have all that space for it, so I can't even do anything with that.
Knock a few walls down. You don't need no bedroom. Just open concept.
How's your bathroom space looking? You got room in your bathroom?
I can now worry about space later.
How about the hallways, man? Come on.
How's your hall? Yeah.
Hey, store it in the box for when you get the 2-bedroom.
Have you thought about hanging shelves from your ceiling? Hanging shelves from your ceiling.
I'm gonna start gluing stuff to the ceiling and have it look at it when I lay down in bed.
There you go. Until a switch out falls on your head.
Guy crushed by statue box.
Died by polystone, no. Crushed by polystone.
All right, man. Let's get into some pictures and let's get the hell out of here. Yeah. So
I gotta finish packing.
I got this for a bunch of you guys. Like, if you guys are, big shout out to Rocco for designing this thing or helping me design this thing. He ended it. I was like, hell yeah. Then he got this like one girl like I've never seen before. I was like, oh, man, this is how they do in Europe.
The other girl quit.
Yeah.
I dare my wife to be like, oh, you know what I want? I want a CMP shirt.
One's on the way. But if you guys are interested, I think we got like 7 or 8 people right now. So yeah.
The edition size is 150?
No, hell no. This is for episode 150. I put
That's
one
dope.
of X. So if you got like, I'll change the X to the number like it comes out to. But yeah, if you guys are interested, let me know. This is for episode 150. So this is like a little give back to everybody. So there's a shirt, and then there's this babe. Art the statue collector took these pictures. Did this come out already? Like I feel like this has been like, announced.
I've seen this a while. I was looking at this when I was thinking about getting into the whole Gotham scene.
So when I look at Art's pictures and I look at some of the guys, I think his name is Kevin, that posts in the group.
Yeah,
man, their pictures are so dope. I'm gonna post tonight to ask like what, because I know you're like people aren't doing these with like their phones. They've got like professional cameras. And I just want to be guided.
Some do, and they just do it in post, like their software too.
Yeah, but I'm sure like one of those guys would.
Like, what camera do you guys recommend?
Yeah.
Some of these
Art ain't messing with no camera phone. Art got some
that's what
shit.
I'm saying. That's a camera.
Oh, I thought that was the person taking the photo.
But yeah, this is a Catwoman. Oh, did you guys see this thing? I thought this was badass. This is from Devil May Cry.
Dante from Devil May Cry.
This looks very emo.
It is a very emo game. A very emo game.
He's very emo.
Subway?
Yeah. So if you picked up on his emo-ness, you got it right. That's what he is.
That guy doesn't have those abs eating that slice of pizza. Don't be kidding anybody.
He's very athletic. He does combos in the air juggles.
Yeah, he's part demon or some shit, right?
Yeah,
that demon.
Oh, okay.
Burns
So
calories for
the
him.
carbs don't go to his thighs. All right.
Right. It goes to the demon.
Look at that, man! I love that. I've never.
Oh, that's a dope setup right there. You got the Doom Slayer Dante and the Warhammer 40K.
That Doom piece goes for way too much money.
Doom Slayer, right? Yeah.
You guys see that in person?
Yeah,
that gun is the size of Superman Hush right here. It's stupid big. But it's a badass piece. Badass collection.
Who would win out of those three, dude? Who would you take in a fight?
Oh, who has the better music is the better question.
That's
yeah.
well, we could rule Warhammer out for music, even though, but them two have really iconic soundtracks. But I'll probably go with Doom since they had 9 Inch Nails in their soundtrack back in the day.
There's another switch out, big ass sword. Same guy too, man. This guy's collection was like he was in the Prime 1 group. I was like, God damn. There's some people out there like I don't think we've ever seen. Like some people just don't post.
He's using his boxes as podiums.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did it. He inflated it.
That makes sense, man.
It all comes back. That's funny. So I blocked out the name on this group. It's a custom group. They just announced this thing. I was like, this is the same guys that did the Two-Face.
Oh, that's your Visions group, right? He's got into customs. I didn't know that. I forgot I wasn't supposed to say anything.
This is cool. I like this a lot.
I think that group is actually doing the entire Rogues Gallery in the Arkham uniform.
Oh, that's badass. I love the Joker, man. They did
the padded, padded walls.
The padded walls, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like this Joker because like I've never seen him in a suit like this. So like he's definitely in.
He needs to swap out.
I think
swap out portrait.
I can't say much. I can't say. Not kidding. I reached out to these guys and like I got something on its way. It's really cool. So the cool thing about this, look at that. It comes in 2 scales, baby.
Yeah, they don't charge a lot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this is. I'm guessing, right, Jarhead? Probably $400.
Yeah, normally that's what they charge for their 1/6 stuff.
Yeah, and you get a bottle of Coca-Cola right there too. Legit.
Yo, it comes with that.
Freaking customs aren't scared of anybody. Look at this.
I know. I was exactly thinking that.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that.
Got that Mexican cola, baby, the real one with cane sugar, cocaine in that bottle.
Hate. I put this picture together, like the new what's this guy's name?
Weapon X.
Weapon X. Yeah, he got announced from Sideshow, and I got one from Iron Studios, XM, and the rest are customs. Which is your guys' favorite? Like out of this whole.
The XM one on the right.
Oh really? This is Daniel Bell, by the way.
I know. I found that out when I was trying to get it, and I was like, another one.
This is trash, right?
No, it's just every time I see that one, I just think of Jarhead, and he disappointed me by not going, so I just don't look at it.
The new Sideshow is trash.
I like that Franco Colissimo one right there too. The one where he's bent over.
This one.
Oh, that's nice too. Yeah.
No, the custom has got to be the best. The tube.
The tube one. I think the tube one is the most authentic looking one as far as like where they pulling from.
Yeah.
And it actually has the tube too. That's actually he's submerged in it, right? I've seen motherfuckers putting bubbles in that thing, like kids' bubbles in there. So
I think the Sideshow one's promising, to be honest.
I'm really interested to see the rest of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can't go off of this picture right here because this picture
it's two different like things because the custom one is like that overall statue looks great, but I think they narrowed it down to Wolverine Weapon X, like it shows him better, like what I'm saying, like
he's the focal point.
Yeah, he's the focal point. That's what I mean. He's the focal point, but the other statue, the custom one, it's the whole experience,
it's the scene,
totality of it all.
Yeah.
But he looks like he's in pain in the Sideshow one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with that whole thing, like we said, the custom one and the tube looks nice because it tells the story. But like we said, the Sideshow hasn't shown off the entire picture of the statue. This is all they've shown so far.
Yep.
Would it make sense for them not to have him in case? Because the way that he looks, it looks like he's in the water already. The way that his hair is pulled out, everything's floating in the air.
Oh, it's
that's just a statue of him standing like that with nothing around him. Is it gonna make any sense?
I can see them doing some kind of forced perspective base.
like this thing, like this
You
one.
gotta
here?
use your imagination, Jose.
No, it
Yeah, I
wouldn't be. It
don't think
wouldn't be
he's
cracked
coming
like
in
that.
that case.
He wouldn't be floating. It wouldn't be bubbles. It wouldn't be his hair like that. Like you know.
That's why I'm reserving my judgment, Jarhead, because I can't. I get where they're going with it, but I want to see what the whole scene looks like because it's out of context. I think that from this point, it's just out of context. I don't know what else they're gonna add.
There are
But
bubbles here, by the way. It cut out for some reason. Sorry.
There is huge potential with it, but I definitely want to see more. Before.
Like I like the sculpt. I like the sculpt on him and what they did. You know what I'm saying? Like so far.
What do you think about the portrait, Jarhead?
I dig it. It's different. It's not as good as the custom one. But
I gotta know what Jose's laughing at.
But I don't know. It's just different. Like you see the paint on his face and everything, and I dig the sculpt. You know, it looks good.
I mean,
You think Cyclops would have showed that type of pain? I think Cyclops.
He didn't show that kind of pain when he left his kids.
I know it. That old chestnut.
I just hold the basic circular. The basic circular. I'm gonna make a case and watch. It's gonna look dope because I prefer this way of Wolverine looking than the custom way. Well, I would want both of them. Tell the story, him there than him waking up in my mind. So it's
I'm
like
gonna
you
take
got
the
both.
custom tube and put it over top of sideshows.
This one doesn't want boxes.
Cool. So
I like the other custom though. That one with no color, but
I like this one too. I like it a lot. I've never seen this one until like today.
Yeah,
There's a lot of Weapon X customs out there.
Yeah. This is a piece I'll get after I have like 3 Wolverines if I was collecting them though. Because it's a dope scene to have, especially when you know like that's the origin, that's him tied in there, that's him first getting the adamantium and all that stuff. The reason I like the other ones is because it shows him actually breaking out in a more aggressive stance, less of a passive stance.
Just a follow up on this thing before we keep going. Like, do you guys think it's gonna be a swap out portrait with like him with a helmet on?
The
It
helmet
won't
don't
make
make
sense with that. It won't make any sense if they do that.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense. Like maybe with the breather over his mouth, but they've already kind of got it inside. Like that little thing is the breather.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't make any sense to change it out.
I like it. I just kind of see it in context, man. It's just the
But
next tease.
But in regards to the helmet would make no sense because he didn't wear the helmet inside of the chamber.
No, and inside the
He
tech
only,
at all.
he only wore the helmet when they used to use him outside to go fighting. So he never had the helmet in the chamber. So that custom on the left of the sideshow, that's wrong because he never wore a helmet inside of the chamber. So that concept itself is wrong. So if it was an action pose like the one next to it, the Franco one, that I can understand because he's out in the wild fighting, so he has to have the helmet on.
Yeah.
But inside of the containment, he doesn't wear the helmet.
What if there's no water in it?
He wasn't wearing the helmet either way. He only had the helmet on when he was outside fighting.
Yeah, that's what part of the thing they used to control him and like
It's to control him to see what he was doing. Yeah,
it was to regulate him.
Yeah,
right.
Well, just
maybe I think we need. Well, yeah. There may not be a swap out then because if the whole concept is to be floating in the water, then I don't think.
What is Snoop Dogg?
You never seen that? This guy.
I never say Snoop Dogg. Yo, shout out to Snoop Dogg and the rest of the dark side.
So just a quick heads up. Canali did this one. I don't know. You guys get to see him this week. So if you guys.
Oh, Canali did it.
Yeah.
It's dope. They did made a choice, so I can't wait to see the rest of it. The one on I like the action stuff on the right, but this is cool. Like I would love to have both of them paired, like a Weapon X scene, because there's different stages of Weapon X. Like there is before he even got any of the antimanium. There's him in the tube. It's there with the claws out. There's him breaking out. So like having all of that will be dope. This will be a cool addition to that shrine for sure.
Yeah. yesterday we did a lighting episode. So if you guys are interested in how to light your statues, some guys shared their like tips and tricks on this thing. So go back and check this one out. Terry shared a ton of info with his collection, so it's really cool. What else we got? I'm doing a review on Dragon Ball Z. I don't know, you guys don't watch it too much, but I'm gonna start getting into a little bit more movies, and I thought I would start out with this thing.
After seeing Joe's collection, now you want to do?
Yeah. I gotta start watching a lot of his stuff, so it's really cool. What else we got? Oh, sorry. Let's see. It's going.
This music is grooving, bro.
We got Constructive Outrage,
Hey.
StatueCon, Night 1. Is this July 11th? It's on Thursday.
Thursday. Yep. So these are gonna come in like we don't. It all depends when we get there, what we're doing. We might go out, but we're gonna try and after the con, after everybody did what they had to do, just hang out. Some people who drink is gonna drink. We're gonna talk about what they've seen, talk about different people like physically in the same space. We're gonna try and get them in and just have fun and share it. Like I know Edwin Diaz wanted to be there, so we're trying to get people to feel like they're there without having to fly there. So we're gonna do these hangouts like each night. We don't know if they're gonna. We might not do one. We might. It all depends on what's going on there. But I'm going to try. I'm gonna bring all of the equipment to get it done. So it's just hanging out with different people and just chatting up in the same physical space. You rarely get that opportunity, so I want to try at least do a couple of them.
I've been to a billion conventions, man. Like just have as much fun as you can with the people around you. You know, like that'd be cool if you could stream it, but like I just like have as much of a blast of a time as you can. But that'd be cool. So StatueCon, Night 1, Thursday. Sweet.
Yep.
And I think you had something else. Sideshow Remembers.
Sideshow Remembers.
Red Wedding, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So this is we're gonna have Martin Canali, Daniel Bell, and Anthony. They're going to talk about we're gonna talk about what we love about the hobby, like the stuff that we do as far as how do you feel when certain people say this? And I'm gonna pull up a clip of Casual Nerd and say confront him. But it's gonna be a candid conversation of just
casual nerd problems.
Yeah. We're gonna get to know him a little more, just hang out, get to know him a little more, ask him some fun questions. It's gonna be a fun hangout session with them, something like you don't normally see. It's not gonna be all about them because we've done that already. A lot of people know these guys, so we're just gonna have some fun with them and just play some games and do some fun stuff with the artists. Hopefully they're entertained, but I do want them to just sort of. I got some clips pulled up of some of the stuff we said, and I'm gonna show it to them and they get their reactions of what were their thoughts? Did you see this? If not, you see it now. And then sort of get them to react to it. So just have some fun with them. They're cool dudes. I can't wait to be in the same physical space with them. It's gonna be awesome.
I really do like Anthony. I've seen him on Fatals. I've seen him in some other shows. It was that guy seems like really a really chill guy, and he makes the time to answer all the questions. So
they like to talk. They're not as restrictive as a lot of people may think, or as I thought in the past Sideshow would be. They've actually been real generous with what they answer, with their time. So to be able to do that live and sort of hang out with them and shoot the shit is going to be fun.
Cool.
So
yes, I am hyped that Wesley Snipes may be coming back. Yes, I am.
But that's about it. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
join us. That'll be 3 p.m. That's gonna be an early one, 3 p.m. EST.
Damn. Okay. Awesome. Cool, man. So tune in. Are you gonna have an episode tomorrow, by the way, or?
Yeah. We're gonna have just a sort of preview. That's gonna be us hanging out, pictures and all of that stuff. But it won't be a long one. It's just gonna be what's up, checking in, have some fun, go over some of the stuff. If there's nothing too much new that didn't happen, with the pictures you show, I might just be yo, what's up? It might be a short one, but we're gonna be doing stuff. But like you said, it's all gonna be. I might get swept up in the moment and don't do nothing. You know what I mean? I give myself time.
Yeah, just take a billion.
But I'm planning for it. I'm planning to do stuff.
Yeah.
But there's no commitment. There's gonna be a commitment to this. The only commitment I have is this. The show, the Red Wedding episode. Everything else is gonna be played by ear. But I want to have an autograph session for everybody to go get an autograph from DJ Herc. You know what I mean? Tell them how much you love him.
Yep.
$50, get that money, all of that good stuff. But yeah, no, we're gonna just be doing stupid stuff. We'll record some of it. Some of it's just gonna be for us, but it's gonna be cool. Fun time.
Sounds good. Man.
Minus the Jarhead. I gotta take Jarhead off of all of the fucking things I have him on, dude. I had a sign-in schedule for you, Jarhead. Just gonna make some money.
You're making me feel bad, man.
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. I would have loved to see.
We'll hang out one of these days. I'm sure.
We will.
Cons.
Are you up by MD? Are you up by Maryland? Or no? You're in Texas. You're in Texas.
Texas, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome. Well,
what is this? Thundercats. Yo.
Yeah, I got this one for Piggy. Piggy, I think this is 1/6, by the way, so it's not too small, not too big. So it is a Patreon, one of those like 3D printing things.
Yeah.
And here's one of them painted. They didn't paint them all yet.
Man.
Yeah. I hate this guy so much, man.
Snarf. Punch Snarf in the face.
Yeah. Freaking Glass Joe showed me a ton of 3D stuff, and I'm just like, I'm deep into that stuff right now.
They all look good, man.
Right? Yeah, they all.
And that Panthro, I think that Chitara pose is dope. I'm not crazy about her portrait, but all of these look good, man.
Yeah.
I love that lino.
Yeah, that pose.
Yeah, it looks good.
Would you marry it though?
I get.
I was already thinking about proposing.
I get a
put a ring on it. Oh, yo, Giant, you don't think we forgot? We tied on our custom versus license thing. You got to set up one so we got to go. We got to do an away game.
Yeah, I've got an honorary guy, heavy hitter showing up. Some might call him I with his collection. So.
That's what's up.
Even that painted Snarf look good, man. Like, you know.
Yeah. They only have one
good.
picture of this one. Yeah, it looks good.
Did you post this in the group?
No, I found this in a different group. It's called Colts Collectors or something like that.
Can you show it to me? Or,
yeah.
Man, that's dope.
Yeah. What else we got? Some guys are getting their.
This is so nice.
I don't watch this art print in the back. Where is it? Yeah,
This
look
is
at
so
that.
good.
Yeah, that pairs up beautifully, man.
That's big.
Is that like from Prime One or is that like custom? You guys think?
From the print.
No, the art print. I had seen it in like some of the anime sites selling it a while back.
Dang, yeah, I kind
That
of.
looks good paired up.
I kind of need it.
You need it in your life, Kevin.
You got that hallway, man.
This is 1/6, by the way. In case it looks good, right? Yeah, it looks really
so good.
Is that
If I
like
was
painted in
like
there?
super into this, I would totally get this.
It's all painted. Man, this is Prime One. Prime One is a mess.
Casual, put it in the hallway, man.
I might put this in the bathroom shoot, man. Shoot,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right in the commode.
Hold those thongs, you know. Nah, this looks great. I don't know. Like, I feel like I will only get guts, to be honest. The Griffith, like, be cool to get to, but the guts is pretty badass.
Hey, Guts, come take a bath with me.
Jesus.
I would love to.
Oh yeah, this is Mr. 47. What did you guys call him earlier? Like Agent 47?
47.
Agent 47, baby.
I was lucky enough to come visit Dion, and he let me take these pictures. And like, I gotta say, man, like crazy cool collection, man.
I always loved that Batwoman. Yeah.
Yeah, you see the like little what's it called?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
A scarecrow too.
I remember entertaining that phase of my life of like, oh, do I want to do samurai?
It's definitely a like a rabbit hole you go down.
Do you have that Samurai Ivy?
No, I don't have that. It would be nice, but I'm not paying the aftermarket price for it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I would have just done the Bat Family or the Batwoman Night. Yeah, they have a dope Robin too and Nightwing.
That pink one base was dope too.
That,
with the paper.
That got that for sale, right? The penguin.
Yeah, like that one's going for $650, I think. But yeah, this one caught me off
she
guard.
came out nice.
Yeah, this one's really, really nice.
There's a lot of detail in those statues.
Hey, Casual, quick question for you.
Yep.
Are any of his statues worse in person?
None.
Johnny says that setup is incomplete, but okay.
Oh, because you don't have
Look at that.
Why did you change the subject, Steve?
Yo, you seen how he dodged that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at this Magneto.
Yeah.
Our head. It's a custom Magneto. Look at that.
Thing.
Yo, you're like a politician right now.
No,
I love it.
go ahead and answer it. I want to see what the answer is gonna be.
What was the question?
Were any of his pieces worse in person?
Oh no, hell no, man! Like
that's it. Why was that so hard?
It's like J&D. Like it's better in person.
Better in person, right?
You don't get like how freaking big this thing is. Pause. Like this.
That head, right? That's a big head, right? Whoa, like that size.
The only thing I never cared about with the statue, that banana hammock.
The banana hammock?
Yeah.
How come y'all didn't send that Magneto for the customs? I think that one is dope. Big ass head.
Stuff.
Shout out to Alex.
And I was like,
Johnny Love.
You got sideshow crap over here? Okay.
How dare you?
No, this looks badass.
I like that Archangel too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dumbest though.
Oh yeah.
Show me the boxes.
The boxes in the garage.
Yeah, I really like that storm. There haven't been a storm that I really, really like since the XM one, but I think that one's really.
That's my favorite Wolverine licensed piece.
XM Studios.
Yeah, that's the best
The
one
giant
XM has done.
That storm was done by Franco.
Oh,
Really? Yeah, tell Franco I said that is dope.
That's amazing. I love that Optimus Prime.
Think how much weight that thing can hold, and people be nervous. That's how you.
I was nervous. Like I didn't want to touch anything, man.
Yo, imagine he has all of that weight on there, and then the bumblebee what puts it over. He put the little bumblebee on there.
Man, I would just get out the game.
It holds everything, but not bumblebee.
He got this piece too, Jordan. Look at this thing. I got to see this in person finally.
Yeah, that's.
He said that's his little
statues out there.
I like the X-Men. The Wolverine versus Deadpool right next to it. Like having those next to each other. That's a good option.
Man, I love Omega Red so much though. Like seeing him on his back like that is just like
Wolverine's put him on his back a few times.
Hey, I ain't arguing it. I just don't. I love the piece like that. Look at that cable, yo.
Diane, which one of these is your favorite?
Classic. Yeah.
Which one is what?
Is your favorite out of all of them?
The Magneto with the Sentinel head.
Oh, for real? Damn.
And he didn't even have to think about it. So that's
I know.
That's his
I had to think about it.
I told him.
Yeah, but that one's gonna get outshined here soon, ain't it?
That one y'all should have picked, man, when you did the verses.
They still won though. They got lucky. Dude. We'd have went with LBS at that point. We'd have won it.
Look at this thing. He got this thing too. I was like, dang.
That's beautiful.
But no, Casual, you didn't like Psylocke, remember?
This one, yeah. So her like I won't say skin color, but like the paint on her skin didn't like.
It's the granny boobies for me. They saggy.
It's the skin for me. Like it definitely didn't catch my eye.
Got the saggies.
But he got this Venom piece, man. This Venom piece is way bigger than like you think in person. Like it's
that must have been crazy to see in person, yeah. That is
normal.
literally like, yo, this is the XM gallery, yo.
I know, right? I got to see this in person finally. Vision. Vision. Watch it.
What do you think about it? Would you still want to add it if you had the room?
Hell no, man. Look, he got like 2 panels to hold this thing up. Look, that's crazy.
Yo, what was your favorite piece in his collection, Casual Nerd Problem?
my fist was the same size as a quarter scale.
Yeah, but you're a little person, so that don't count.
Wow.
I was gonna say it if you didn't say it, Crippler.
I would say
what are y'all gonna say?
my favorite piece that I got to see in this collection was it might have to be that Magneto, to be honest. The Sentinel one.
Really?
Yeah, that thing like stood out to me. Like I got 2 pictures of that thing.
Yeah, it's beautiful piece.
It's just insane. You guys just don't realize how like this is probably like 24 inches. I would say probably.
No, that's more than
That's what she said. Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane, man.
And he has the Magneto spin on the Sentinel as well, right? In one of the pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy has everything. Man.
Is Magneto your favorite?
Yo, next time I'm thinking about buying a piece, I'm be like, yo, you gonna be home tomorrow, Diane? I gotta just check his in first.
You said
I go to the
Diane.
gallery.
Yeah,
I gotta go to the gallery real quick.
Easy Magneto is definitely my favorite.
So you have 4 Magneto pieces, right?
No, I got like 11.
Oh man.
He said add a double digit to that.
He's like, Piggy, how dare you? I have 11.
That fool said, what?
How does that Mr. Sinister looking person?
How does what?
The Mr. Sinister looking person.
It looked too simple in my opinion.
The Mr. Sinister looking person, bro.
Oh, like it's too smooth. Like there's no textures and stuff.
Yeah, there's no texture and stuff.
Oh, that's dope. You could put Batman boots on them from the White Knight. I didn't realize you could do that with
Tony Bourne them. Bring them back, please.
What else you got? You got Batman Sanity. This was like very impressive. Like,
that's a dope display right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Front. That thing is insane.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of DC, but the ones you picked are very impactful to give you that representation.
Look at that display, man. That's great. That's like from 2 weeks ago. He showed us this side of his. This is cool, man. I got Phoenix. He got Omega. Omega was really cool to see. I finally got to see him. Like some Studios Omega. That was cool.
I was thinking about that piece. I always liked it.
And he got this trash down here, Magic. You know, once he gets rid of it.
Now tell me about the Sideshow Phoenix wings in person. Is it
okay? Go ahead. I'm not even gonna say it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
The lasagna cheese stuff, like I don't know, man. It looked good. It didn't look crazy.
There you go. See,
I love Jean Grey, and I love like the dark Jean, whatever her name is. Like they look like I was telling Diane, like the portraits stand out. Like her suit is badass. Like it looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Crip, he'll tell us backstage.
Yeah.
When Diane's off the call.
No, but I mean, it doesn't look as bad in person as like everybody said.
I believe that.
Yeah, but
I even like the brick wall behind them, like how, you know what I'm saying? It's like it adds to the display, like that brick in the background.
John Williams asking your question, CMP.
He's asking Rashid a question. He says, "Can we replace Dion for Rashid?"
You know what's funny? We keep asking Dion how the hell he buy 47 XM pieces in 3 years. Now we're seeing that he got customs also. Sideshow.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody picked that up.
There's a lot more than the 47 pieces.
I was out of
He ain't playing with y'all fools.
Those COVID checks was nice.
It's 11 Magneto.
He's still living off that stimmy. He's still living off that stimmy.
He got this thing too. Look at this
when I first started.
Black right
There it is.
That looks like a hot dog in there.
Whoa.
It's hot. It's hot.
One of the broskies.
But
That fool look like a old man in a tent.
Yeah, big shout out.
This right here. This XM White Knight. XM Sanity looks really good.
This combo, right? These two look great next to each other.
Yeah.
I tell you, Jarhead, that Stan Dion's Venom Arise, we always liked it. Me seeing it makes me want to be like, damn.
Look at that.
Is there a way?
I like the way you got displayed.
What I was telling Casual is the plugins or whatever that go onto the base.
Yeah.
I don't know why people would want to use it, because it feels like he's going to tip forward if you take those off.
He's saying like
You sound like somebody who's employed at XM right now. That's what you sound like.
No, he was saying like the tendrils. Yeah, a lot.
But he's leaning forward, like he leans forward a little bit.
Really?
Like these tendrils.
So you're saying with it will make him lean even more?
Yeah, because the tendrils are not light at all.
It acts
So
as
to
like a
me,
counterweight.
Right, they act like a counterweight.
Casual, were you in shock
Gotcha.
to see that he had like as many statues as Art the statue collector? Like, were you expecting like 200?
I literally said, Art who?
Right.
Oh shit! Thailand, what? USA, USA.
Nah.
Now we know why he got the invitation.
Yeah. What else did I see?
'Cause I would have been in shock. Like, I knew about the 47 XM, but I didn't know.
He would have been 46 after I left.
No, I meant the invitation for the Bat family.
You could have easily got a couple of Magnetos out there without him noticing.
I really like this one. If you want to let this go, man, finish playing. I don't know. We have to figure it out. I like this a lot.
No, you guys are talking, but this is where XM stores their U.S. distribution pieces. So they send them to Dion, and then they
There
ship
you
it
go.
down here.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you shipped me my magic, didn't you, Dion?
Got there in the
Maryland warehouse.
Nah, but awesome collection, Dion. Thanks for
It's a
even the art on the wall,
beyond
like,
beautiful collection,
Home
dude.
Alone, the
Home
Roof,
Alone, yeah,
Scream,
heck yeah.
Remake,
Gladiator.
All the movies John hasn't seen yet.
Vision, you haven't got your
All
big boy
that
pants
wall.
on yet here, so you can't say those things. And when you get your big boy pants, then we can talk.
Cool. Well, we're going to some customs again. Franco, I saw this one earlier. What do you guys? Did you guys see this one? Like, what do you guys think about this one?
I like it. That leg though.
Yeah, he looks like he's bored.
ballerina.
So just like, yeah.
But yeah, ballerina. I was about to, yeah.
It would be a dope piece if it didn't have that leg like that.
If he puts his arms up, he'll match the Sideshow Storm.
Oh man,
I like the paint app though.
Yeah, this is painted by Titton.
paint is dope.
The paint app's nice.
That green, that metallic green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the face paint.
But oops. Yeah, like this one. This came out great. Like I don't know about the Ultron. How do you guys feel about the Ultron?
Looks good.
Wait, his whole foot isn't there?
Yeah,
he's
he's
like
facing
going
through.
through it. Yeah.
That's kind of awkward.
There's been other pieces like this where Vision goes through them.
Where his foot is.
I think that's the best way to show. Well, it's a good way to show the effect without covering Vision up.
Yeah.
Too much. You
don't
still
want
want Vision to be this thing. Yeah.
Hono Studios. This is like another 1/6.
Oh, what?
That's what they're called. So I heard the 1/6 guys complain about this thing. They've been saying, oh man, they're limited to 1,500 pieces, and there's a limited window. Like that's not fair. Like I want this piece. Like
what?
Like 1,500 is like a lot. Like get your ass on that line and get yourself one.
Yeah. They get a lot of scalpers, like resellers. Like one person will buy like 12 of these, and then
there's that too, right?
They do go really fast. Yep.
This one, by the way, costs $160. So like they're calling it entry level 1/6 scale stuff. I thought it's interesting because like it's affordable. I guess is what the Hot Toy guys are saying.
It reminds me of like if any of you have ever been in the Nika groups, they could release something right now and it can be like 4,000 pieces and they'll be like, we're closing the line at 12 o'clock tomorrow and they'll be sold out.
Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah. This is they came out the blue one like a week ago, and now they came out the brown version. So it's interesting to see what's going on with this one.
In that last pic, was his clothes on fire?
Is that ice?
It's his blades. It's his claws coming out, like slashing through something. I don't think he's on fire in any of them.
It's supposed to be like I guess like the slashing effect or some shit.
Slashing.
Yeah, probably a slashing effect. Yeah.
I thought it was ice for a minute.
I thought it was ice.
I think it's not a good slashing effect.
Yeah, Wolverine brown suit 1/6. Yeah, they call it the swoosh effect from the guy Mark says. Let's see. And they also came out with the Iron Man. Like this is like a variant. I think this looks badass.
I like that Iron Man.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Freaking pops.
dope. Yep.
Chrome version, baby.
That's like candy paint.
Yeah, right? Looks good.
It's pretty dope.
I don't know if it's die cast or anything, but I think it looks great.
Does it light up?
It all lights
Oh
up.
yeah, I will get this. This is dope.
Yeah, they came out with a gold version recently too, so there's that if you guys like gold. What else we got? They came out the Arc Trooper. People were going crazy over this whole thing. I know Slifer's gonna get one, so look at the likeness, man. The 1/6 guys, I swear, man. When I jump into their world from time to time, I'm like, man, you guys are spoiled. You guys have everything.
Rashid, do you like these?
Nah, I'm not into clones. They're cool, but I'm not into clone situation.
Rashid, you gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I gotta get up.
No, all good, man. Yeah, man.
But later, fellas. Yo, Crip. Have a good trip.
Dude,
But
I
you,
appreciate
leaving
it.
Right? When you
I'm
leaving
leaving
Friday?
tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow, I'm bouncing as well to get ready. I'm gonna try to get backstage if I'm done early enough. But yeah, I gotta pack this up and probably just join from my regular computer because this is the computer I'm taking. So I'm gonna pack all of this stuff up, do all of the final stuff. That way I can wake up, take the flight, and be good. But I want to just make sure that's all ready. Peace,
Later,
Rashid.
fellas.
Have a good night, bro.
Peace.
Casual. I appreciate the link. All you guys, check you out when I get back if I don't see you. But peace. Yo, Diane, thanks for sharing your collection again.
No
Casual,
worries, man.
which is always so good.
Have a good night.
I'm gonna hit you up before I
Piggy, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Piggy, I'm gonna see you Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday morning.
Tomorrow? Thursday morning? I can't wait to see all you guys going. Peace, chat. Later, guys.
Peace.
Yeah, we
They
got.
won't let me leave.
So like, I'm gonna go through this. Person. Did anyone pick this up by chance? Did you get this Jarhead, the red one, or were you thinking about getting this? No.
Isn't that like an exclusive to Collector's Zone or something?
Well, the red one's only being sold at comic book stores and like official retailers. So yeah, Collector's Zone has one. It should have a couple.
I might want that gray one. You know, they were showing that gray version with these.
Yeah, that one looks badass too.
We ain't got no room.
We'll put them in the mailbox, man.
But yeah, these pictures have been floating around. Thanks to Nice Guy.
Also, they did good. Almost all of them look good, in my opinion.
You know how people had lions around their mailbox? I'm gonna have some Hulks around mine.
Hey, now with that ring you have though, man, that ring would check that Hulk out.
Yeah.
So people were talking bad about the ring because the
It's
way
bad.
they did the paint or something.
Yeah, they're doing that. I don't like it either. Like the overspray, just to make it look like it's illuminating and everything. But
Yeah, and the ring's not fully painted either.
yeah, you could tell right here. Let's see if I can zoom in. It's definitely not all painted. It looks weird, right?
Some cocky.
Some cock, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
They like
Doesn't look good at all, man.
patch this up. Yeah. Let's see. Our guy Jimmy shared this custom Doom. I don't remember this one to be
I like
honest.
the mixed media.
Is it mixed media?
That looks like mixed. That's not mixed media. That's sculpted.
It's just really good sculpted.
Wow, that's.
You're talking about the way the cape drapes, right? On
Yeah.
Yeah, and even like the front part, like the.
It's all sculpted.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
For that alone, I don't really like the cube in his hand as much, but for that, that holding alone, or you can remove it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's dope. I would get this.
Look at that
Oh,
base,
man.
man. Yeah. I like that base a lot.
Jarhead, I gotta hit you up so I can figure out where to get this from.
It's already
been sold out.
It's been
They
sold
got
out.
some on eBay. Somebody got one on eBay.
Yeah, you can get them in the aftermarket. It's a little bigger than a quarter scale though.
That's dope.
But he's doing the whole line. He's got him first. He's working on that Thanos next, and then he's got Apocalypse, and Magneto
Magneto.
coming next.
Like you couldn't have paid me not to believe that wasn't mixed media. That's
Nah,
like
it's-
some of the best sculpting I've saw.
I like the God Doom.
Wow.
The white one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Art Statue Collector did a review of this statue. If you want to look at it.
He didn't seem like he was that impressed with it. Though.
Honestly, he's like that with a lot of customs. I seem to think like he doesn't really care for them or something. So.
He's got the Iceman. I think he seemed pretty excited for the Iceman. It was pretty cool. But yeah, like most of the pieces too, like he's seen a ton, so I'm sure like.
I love this. I love this.
This is Sideshows. What's this guy's name again?
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke. Yeah. It looks good, man. This is Sideshow. This a Canali one too, so I think it's Canali, right?
I like the colors on it.
Yeah, I would love to see this in person. This is cool. And it's crazy. It's like an edition size of 320 or 340, I think. It's really low.
I like the base.
It's not even sold out, right?
Yeah, not yet. Yeah, that's supposed to be Batman, I think.
That's crazy how stuff doesn't sell out.
I know. That's crazy.
Low ES.
Then we're gonna look at Joe's collection. I was gonna say this for Rashid.
Joe's
but
collection is nice.
yeah, I'm telling you, man, Slifer and Buck Fangs, like anime kings, my ass. These are 1-to-1, by the way, if you guys can't tell. This is crazy. Joe's another guy we went to go visit over the weekend, so it was really cool to see him and his collection.
That's good.
I know, man. Like as soon as you walk in here, you're like, wow. There's like
Those are all custom shells, right? Yeah, nice.
the whole
Yeah.
room. The whole room, I think, is custom, right?
That was cool.
Yeah, the whole room, he basically did it after he moved in.
Yeah.
I got the Gans, Trigun, Claymore.
And who's the girl with the cakes?
Don't worry about it.
That's Gans.
And she double caked up on a Tuesday.
Yeah, this is great. This is crazy. I love this one too. This My Hero Academia. This is a really cool statue. It's some of these pieces I've seen through the anime chat. Like I've never seen them in person. Getting to see them in person just gives you a whole different like appreciation for like freaking anime pieces. It's crazy, right, Dion? Like you see this kind of
stuff.
stuff.
It was amazing. I don't know anything about those characters, but they look great.
Yeah. I think Dion mentioned is like, why can't like we have this stuff?
Yeah, I mean the detail on them was crazy. The light up features, Vision. I know you like light up. It was just awe inspiring to see all of it.
Yeah, I'm glad we got like to see this. I'm glad I got to see it. This is like freaking jaw dropping.
Oh, One Punch Man.
What was that, Vision?
That's cool. I'll be happy to see that too, though, because you never see stuff like this. So.
Yeah.
That One Punch Man is dope, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. The stories he had behind each piece, though, he bought them like cheap or open box or something like that, or like he found it.
See, no boxes. That's what
Open
did.
box. Yep. Open box.
And he was making me feel bad about how much I
The
was
whole-
spending. I'm like, damn, he's getting a deal on everything.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh,
your
God,
name
come
came up
on.
like 20 times,
Oh.
man. You're like, we gotta get this for Piggy.
Oh man.
I want that one next to Voltron.
This is supposedly like really expensive. I think he said.
Yeah, there's another version of it. He probably has it, but maybe he doesn't have the space. That has a giant drill that is like straight up. That was the DX version.
Dang.
He has
Oh my
pieces
God,
that are still
man.
in boxes. So
Yeah, he probably
he
does.
got the Voltron art print to go with it.
Oh yeah, legit OG sideshow. art
Yeah,
print.
man.
Yeah.
PD screenshot that and just print it out. It is what it is.
Look
Tape
at
it up.
Yeah.
I should have done a video, like a room tour of this thing. This was impressive.
I thought
Yeah, I've
it
seen
was,
some
you did take a
collection
video.
before.
I took a couple
Yeah,
clips.
he got all the Evangelions in the bottom, the P1s.
Yeah, those are like huge too. I'm guessing like the height on this bottom shelf is like 28 inches, 32 inches. It's pretty tall.
It's like 30, I think, the bottom at least.
Has to be. But yeah, like I'm gonna zoom in really quick, and there's a ship back there. I don't know if you guys could see it, like a legit ship in the back. This guy had everything. I love what Joe said. Like, if I like it, I'm gonna get it. And I was like, dang, okay.
Yeah, that's the way he was carrying it.
He has it all plugged up too, so when you turn on all the lights, it all lights up too. Everything.
Yep. Each column that
Yeah.
you see, there's like plugs behind it, so he hid them really well.
Damn, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I might go back and just do a room tour because this deserves like a room tour. There's a lot going on. You see that ship in the back? That's my favorite one out of this collection. This ship as detailed as anything.
Hey, Casual, I would go with you, but it would be like midnight, and it'd be like, Piggy, we want to go to bed, bro. You
Yeah.
gotta leave. We're still staring at the Voltron, man.
We were there for a while.
Piggy showing up with a sleeping bag.
Right.
or some cash ready to buy.
Man, yeah.
Go around the rent time, whatever his rents do.
So, these are OG Prime 1s too. He was telling us like he got the whole. He was only gonna get the purple one, the purple Eva, and got the whole thing.
Yeah, some of them are still available. I just don't like the bases are just there's a lot of dead space on the bases.
Yeah,
I was saying that it needed like
Big.
people wanted, like the Prime one did.
Humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, like little people.
Yeah, like even a Deflex one says that Gundam was fired. Like
you know, Diane don't like Prime 1.
Everybody say I'm a Prime 1 hater.
Yeah.
Competition.
Yeah, he had a lot of cool plus pieces. And again, these are 1-to-1, man. These are huge.
I almost bought that one right there. No cap. And I don't even know who that is. I'm like, man, it was cheap. I was like,
the fairy tale, the one with the purple hair.
one. I was like, man,
Yeah,
that's
that's,
cool.
You appreciate it.
from fairy tale.
Yeah, that looks cool.
All right,
And that one too from Spec. I was about to. That's gonna be one of my first statues I'm gonna buy because I know who that is.
Look at this little guy.
John, what do you think of this?
What do I think of this?
Yeah.
This is not my style. It's nice. I don't know anything about the anime, but it looks cool. It looks well sculpted. I'm digging that Prime 1, the Guts, and Casca for anime pieces. That's what I'm digging right now, but this looks really cool.
I think
I don't know the context.
Now that we have you watching Berserk, we can get you on Attack on Titan.
I haven't watched that yet either, so I'll definitely catch up. He has some Berserk pieces in the corner. I don't think I got pictures of them though.
I don't know. I think some of the first season is going to put John off. The first season is
Attack on
gonna
Titan. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, big shout out to Joe for sharing his collection too. There's a ton. There's a ton more, right? Dion, like the books.
Yeah, he has a bunch of stuff. You didn't even catch the other room.
No.
that he had.
Yeah. But this guy's been collecting forever too. But he's a crazy guy too, man. This guy.
And he got like an 80-inch
OLED
OLED TV.
I said, hey Joe, is that a 77-inch? He's like, what the fuck? Get him out of here. Get him out. He almost kicked me out when I said 77. He's like, 82 inches, bitch. I was like, God damn. No, Joe was a cool guy.
Yeah, I think he's posted some of his collection before. I've seen some of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has a crazy collection.
Yeah.
Damn, I got a 77-inch thing. I need to upgrade it now.
Man, that's tiny. Yeah, put that away.
You know what? Bring that shit up here.
That's like an iPhone nowadays.
Yeah.
Damn, peasants.
But yeah, big shout out to Joe. Thanks for sharing, man. Our guy John Santiago shared his. I think his last name is Santiago. He shared this one.
Good guy.
You got this Captain America. Watch this. I like this shelf right here. Look at that.
A lot of cap. No cap.
I want to see that Sideshow Spider-Man in person.
Yeah, me too. This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I like the sculpt of Spider-Man. I just don't know how I feel about the base. So I kind of want to see how it looks.
It's Sideshow though. It's not XM.
Next. I got this one. I'm gonna be picking. I know, like we don't collect figures or anything, but I want to pick this up. Like,
this looks cool. I saw this too. This looks cool. Yeah.
They're
nice.
They're
Hey,
doing.
Casual, I think low key a lot of us do collect figures.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I got like the Batmobile from the animated series. It's a toy.
Oh, you grabbed it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
pre-ordered
Jerry
it.
didn't go with you, huh?
Vision didn't go either. So
Right? Trying to throw me under the bus.
I know,
Need
man.
my money for
It's a
Jerry.
bunch of yappers.
Dragon dagger.
This was in the Prime One group. Mercer shared these pictures. So amazing collection, badass and everything. I'm getting these babies. I'm gonna get these 3D printed. Like some guys were showing me some stuff, and I was like, I want to get these like ASAP. Not like from Prime
on my
One.
way too.
From look at that. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get the whole set right there.
That looks cool.
Yeah, I can't wait.
At
man.
first, I didn't like the statue, but then I saw a video 2 days ago of somebody unboxing it, and I actually see the colors, and it looks really good. I'm talking about like it's not just all one color. I mean, it's gold, it's different color brown, so I like it. Tan.
Yeah, the base is badass too. The paint job.
His face looks really nice.
Oh, and
well, he's ugly, but he's nice looking to me.
most definitely. It looks
I will buy it
tiny
for a
here
lot.
for some reason, right? They're huge.
They're like toys. Yeah, it look like a toy.
Like,
His
I got-
case must be massive.
Yeah, it's insane. That's on the second shelf. That's insane. But yeah, big shout out to Mercer for sharing these. Look at
Is
that.
it behind glass or does that shut? Like the door shuts when he leaves, he locks it down.
What's the sound? What's the noise it makes, baby?
Yeah, no.
Our guy Top Gun Collector changed his name to Multiverse Digest. Just a heads up in case you're looking for Al. And he did a statue collection tour of our guy Kenzilla, man. Kenzilla, like 3 rooms of statues. I was like, God damn.
So you can change your YouTube name even after you've been on for a while. You can just change it anytime you want.
I guess I've never looked at it. But
As long as
like,
it's
Everyday
it's a pain in the ass.
Invisionator. Okay,
It's a pain in the ass.
Everyday collector and Invisionator. You better put me on. I'm out. I'm 10% of everything. Me and Jerry.
Check him out though. He's called
what you're saying.
Multiverse Digest.
That Godzilla is so dope, man.
Where's Will Smith?
I really want that. Give me that 50% off. Free shipping.
You gotta smack him, John.
Get
Yeah,
my name out of your mouth. Bah!
He's doing a 500 sub giveaway too. So the end of TGC. No more Top Gun Collector.
Yeah, yeah.
Multiverse
Congratulations.
Digest. Our guy Nice Guy shared some of his Iron Spider-Man.
I love that.
side
That
showing?
shield makes the piece.
On the
in my
bottom?
opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, he added the Captain America shield. It looks like the comic book cover almost.
And the comiquette, well, that speaks for itself.
It's a classic. Yeah, but Nice Guy shared this. Then he got XM Studios. This is for our guy Dion. Look at this thing, man.
I like that one. That's the OG one, I think, right? With
Yeah.
the clock in the back or something.
Yeah.
The clock tower one.
That seems to go for a lot of money, though. I think.
I
never
saw.
seen it for
I
under
saw.
1,500.
Are you serious? Oh man, I gotta sell to you then.
I've never like 11, 12.
I seen it for 600, man. Like I was like
600.
600? Yeah, that's a recast.
That's a recast. I'm telling you, man. I should have bought it. There's times I should have bought stuff and.
I like the transformation portrait on this one.
Oh, with Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
This is one of those timeless XM pieces. It will always be.
I love this shelf, man, with the freaking art prints in the back. It was a great display stand to take pictures. PCS is going to Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, booth number 1835. In case you guys don't know, it's close to Artist Alley. In case you guys are looking for it, I'll be there to take some pictures and stuff. But cool to see a statue company out there.
I hope he has good deals though, because I'm going too, and I want the same deals. I want 50% off, free shipping.
He did a
You're gonna swing on
review.
my ass, man, this motherfucker.
PCS did a review of their new Gladiator, and I wasn't expecting this, but I was like, man, come on, like there's like a billion other stuff like I want to see in hand finally, but another Gladiator. Well, this is the first Gladiator I think I've ever seen, and it's 1/3 scale too. So
Did anybody ask for this though?
it's one of those things where like PCS is doing things people don't ask for, or people don't even like, But yeah, I don't know who asked for this.
See, I would love this, but I just don't know if I trust the finished product.
Yeah, you mean like the more on the portrait or like overall?
More the portrait, but yeah, kind of overall.
Overall, yeah.
But definitely the portrait, because like I feel like they've shown that they're not the best at humans.
Human likeness, yeah.
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 I would have loved to have seen his hands up in the air from that scene where he's like, "Are you not entertained?"
Not entertained.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that'll be the platinum.
I think. I wonder how hard it would be just to have like arm switch outs right there on the seams, and it'd just be like,
Is this for the new movie or the old movie?
It's the first
That's
movie.
the OG.
Yeah. I think he still has the blue stuff, so he's still. I don't know.
Yeah, that's like when he first one of his first battles.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got that helmet. It's the same outfit that he had when he was raising his hands.
Yeah.
So,
We'll see. But just a heads up, they'll be at Comic-Con. So if they have it, I'll take pictures. Our guy, I don't know who this guy is. He's has a Marvel hat.
You're not used to smiling in the pictures.
No.
That's my doppelganger, man. That's my other personality. He comes out at night.
The Ted DiBiase of collecting.
Ted DiBiase.
Minus the millions. No, wait.
Look how small that Doom is compared to Hulk.
Man,
that's crazy.
Quarter scale.
It kind of gives me, and I wanted that Hulk to be towering over the other guys because you know how he's like that world breaker Hulk sometimes, where he's like huge. So it gives me that feel. But
yeah, I think it's massive.
It's dope.
Surprised you had room.
The room was already put to the side for him.
He made room. Look at that thing, dragging that thing in there.
I was like, straps, man, straps.
How was your experience with the whole Hulk, LBS Hulk? Was it overwhelming? Did you?
Well, of course, the pain was the shipping, just waiting for it a day for it to get here, and I was really pissed and not even really anticipating it because of the whole shipping situation. And then even when it got to the States, the FedEx, it was a nightmare all the way around. They dumped it in the end of my driveway, man. But it was crazy. It was crazy. So I had to carry both, and it was about to rain. The day that it was about to flood again, so I had to carry both boxes up to the house really fast before it started raining on them. So, but the minute I got them out of the box and I saw the artwork on the boxes, it was over, man. My whole mood changed. The art boxes were so dope. And I was like, they would make them better once I'm resolved to throw out my boxes. And then when I opened them and I put them together, I saw that there were no paint issues, there were no breakages or anything. And I just looked at them, put them together. And then once I sat them there and Jar had said, look at the size comparison between him and the Doom. I was like, this dude is massive.
Yeah.
And I got a dude doing some work in the house. He came to get some measurements today. And he walked past the Hulk and he was like, what the? And he was like, bro, can I ask you something? Can I please record this? I don't mean to be disrespectful. I was like, you can take a picture, man. And he's like, so I mean, just from somebody that's not even in the hobby, he's been in my house a million times and he's like, oh yeah, this dude collects. But when he saw that Hulk, he stopped and asked if he could record it. So yeah, that thing is next level in person. I think it's up there. It's now tied with the Doom and maybe even edging out a little bit before him for my favorite statue. I just got to wait for the newness to wear off to see if I still feel that way. But this is the best. I was in awe seeing them together, man. This thing it's a piece. It's a work of art.
Oh,
It's
really?
all right.
Really?
And it's the right version too, Vision.
And that's my favorite version too. So yeah, I agree. That's a version I would buy if I had to buy one.
A really quick, Middle for Life says, Piggy, what vinyl is that on the wall? I'm guessing the one on the right.
Oh, yeah, it's a rapper named MF Doom, he was one of my favorite rappers. He passed away, and I have all of his albums, but that was one of my favorites. So I thought tying my vinyl MF Doom album next to my Doom would be a dope way to accentuate the art.
Yeah, definitely pops, man. I really dig it, and finally, what you say here, I smiled. Take the picture. Take the goddamn picture. It's really cool, man. Congratulations to you on the Hulk, man. It's a really badass piece.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, hell yeah. We could skip this. No kidding. Prime One did a Batman.
Oh, a lot of hate for Prime from you today, Steve.
I don't know how I feel about this one, to be honest.
Well, you got the worst color.
The black one
There
with
you
the
go.
purple in the cape.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
is that costume inside of the books or a video game or something like that?
No, this one is the purple cape one is the blue one. I'm not sure about the blue. It could be, but
So the costume actually has that V in front of it.
from what I saw, from what I can remember, yeah.
You getting this, Jose, day one?
No, not at all.
Wow.
I'll send you a link just in case you change your mind.
Free Vision. I mean, free shipping. Vision 2020.
Free shipping.
Yeah, Vision 2024.
I'm telling you, they should do that. They actually listened to me though. Like they showed the statue and put it on PO that night. That was tight. I like that. Just
it
add
doesn't
in
look
free
like
shipping for the first 24 people.
I don't think it did.
All right, we got a hater.
I gotta see more. I don't think it did. It was more of a the
My-
V,
My Batman wears underwears on the outside. So.
like the chest emblem, right? Mm.
Thanks, Casual Nerd Problems. He says, have a good night, day.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
They said your name twice though. I noticed it. Like, damn.
Yeah.
And they said John name once.
But yeah, we'll see how this one goes. I hope like more pieces get announced like soon. This is like a new quarter scale line they're starting up, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it, Jose.
From
what I can see.
Our guy Robert shared this one. John, these are the books I was telling you about. These
That's
are
a
the
good.
books.
Strong, that's a good strong name.
Oh,
Thanks,
yeah, now
thanks,
we're
Jarhead.
talking.
That was a joke. No, these are the books you need, man. These are the books like you definitely gotta get.
No,
These are
I have
badass.
not Jarhead. D-Rock already hooked me up with a site you can go to and have see everything.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
those books are nice to have in a bookcase, like as a collection, with of
Yeah.
course the plastic wrapped around them. Sorry, Ken.
Yeah, this guy he showed off his Berserk collection.
Yeah, Griffith and Costco right there. This is a nice setup. Wow.
Oh, our guy Joe had this in person. I got to see this in person.
Yeah, he
too.
did. Yep.
It's huge, man. Like for quarter scale, freaking huge.
Man, that one's tough to find.
The Femto?
Femto,
Oh wow. Yeah, it's different, man. Like I got like I'm telling you, visiting these two guys, like getting to see these stuff in person, it's different. It's real different. Getting to color, like he shared like what he did for his art prints. He got 11x17, and he puts his XM Studios art prints on them, and that's how they look on the wall.
That's nice, actually.
Right? It looks really clean. I really like it. I
Yeah.
forget what he bought them, where he bought them from, but he put it on the
Google
group.
the name, you'll find it.
Getting closer to the end. So this actually is in hand now. This is the Prime 1 Batman Beyond. I think this is a sleeper. I love this a lot. This
Oh,
looks
shit.
This looks really good to me.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, look at that! Look at that, man.
You think it's better than the last one they put out, the museum poster?
The museum from Sideshow?
Oh, hands down, the Arkham one.
This is Prime 1. I'm talking about Prime 1 though. This is Prime 1, right?
He's
This is
talking
Prime
about the
1.
Arkham one from the game.
Yeah, this kills it.
Two different
Yeah.
ones though.
Two
I like
different
them both.
editions, yeah.
I like them both.
Yeah, this is cool.
I don't think it
A lot,
kills it.
a lot of people were upset about the car, the
They're
vehicle.
both nice. Vision.
I like that display he's got them in.
The glass display.
I think it's a good example of prototype to production. The production actually looks. This is the first time I've seen these photos. Looks pretty damn good.
That's alright. But no, yeah, definitely production looks freaking spot on. I think it looks better almost than the prototype. Like I didn't know these were glossy or anything. So that's cool to see. We talked about this Wolverine. I'm sorry, this Weapon X. You guys have any thoughts on this thing? Like, or any? Jarhead, what do you think of the bubbles? You like the bubbles?
It's a good touch. Like I said, I want to see the whole thing. So
Yeah.
like, it looks good right here, but who knows when it's just a floating guy out in the middle of nothing. Like I don't know. I want to see the whole thing, and I want to see a video of it. Because I don't know. I prefer that in pictures.
Are those bubbles part of the statue or they're part of the Photoshop? Because the other
No, they're
picture,
part of the statue.
sure, because the other picture that they showed didn't have the bubbles on it.
No,
Yeah,
that,
it's
that
part of the picture.
the other
was
one
Steve's
was me.
Photoshop.
Yeah, like when I cut
Oh.
out the background, it cut out the bubbles.
Oh,
All
see,
right.
the mask is floating.
Yeah.
So maybe they will give us that mask,
The helmet.
the breather portrait. Right? Would that make sense? You would remove that piece and then have the breather portrait
Maybe.
of him sleeping. I don't
I
know.
just feel like he's gonna have one portrait, man.
And if he
Yeah.
does, that's fine. I think it's
It looks great.
this is if this is gonna be like this, but 675 no 675 to 750.
I think it's going to be closer to 1,000.
Why would this be
No.
closer to 1,000?
He's a
Depending
tiny
on how-
character,
like-
right?
725.
Depending on how it is, you know. I don't know. We haven't seen the base, so how can we make assumptions of the cost? You know.
I gotta
this
see
is
more
the everyday collector, Jarhead.
How much is the Samurai Wolverine
The Samurai Wolverine.
Too much.
from Sasha?
Too much 99.
I don't remember.
I don't
But the
remember.
bubbles cost extra.
There we go.
That's the premium.
I'm sure we'll see this month, though. Like
It is promising. It is promising. I think it is. I'm not even a Wolverine guy. I think this is promising.
What do you guys think? We're at 3 hours, so we gotta hurry up. Cad Bane came out from Sideshow too,
Wow.
so I can't wait for this to come out, man. I love Cad Bane. Like the Hot Toys came out, and I was like, wow, I'm about to buy this. But this character freaking always intrigued me. Like, you guys, are you guys looking forward to this, or anybody like this character at all?
Nah.
Book of Boba was a write-off for me. Yeah,
I know, man. They killed it. Well,
they ruined it. But he was cool. Like he was the coolest part, probably. But even the way they killed him off after, it's
yeah, kind of messed it up.
yeah.
But yeah, this is cool.
It's
I
still
thought-
exciting. Still exciting
Yeah.
for sure for the line. Yeah.
Bishop, we talked about this like all last week. I think the biggest thing everyone got from this is like they want different portraits. You know, it's like maybe 2 at the most, but that's it. But I love the news. The news was great. I thought that was great news.
Yeah. A lot of characters.
Yep. This guy got a what's
Yappy.
what's this character?
Statue of
again?
the year.
Cyborg Superman.
Cyborg.
Hashtag no box.
For real?
Hashtag keep it.
Yeah, I think you keep this. Like, I think this is a keeper forever, man. This
This
looks
looks
good.
good. Yeah. This looks good.
I saw this one in person too. That cape is like very underrated. I think people don't. Talk about it.
It's vibrant. I actually like the cape, me personally, but
Yeah, that hand extends though, man. That's the only thing I don't like. It extends far out.
yeah, it's like you grabbing some you know what?
Man.
Congratulations,
Jeez.
Victor. This is cool piece.
Thanks.
Let's see. A badass picture right there. CMP shirts. So if you guys
Free
are interested-
shipping.
Free shipping from Vision. But that's it. That was like a lot of pictures. But yeah, let's get out of here, man. Piggy, any final thoughts before we do?
Yeah, hopefully I get to see a lot of you at StatueCon. If not, hopefully I get to talk to a lot of you guys from StatueCon. Looking forward to going. Thanks for your support. Thanks for the prayers with the family issues I had last week, and just happy to be here. Looking forward to a lot of you guys that are going to come next year that can't make it this year.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, hope you have a great time, man. Like, yeah, take as many pictures as you can. Like, I know these guys are gonna be drinking. I don't know if you drink, but like, take pictures of
No,
those.
sir.
You don't drink, even better.
No, but I have stuff.
But have a great time, man. Like, it's like, yeah, have a great ass time.
I appreciate it.
Yep. John, how about you, man? Any final thoughts?
Have fun, Piggy. Be safe. Come join us tomorrow night. We're gonna do the kind of like a little watch party of Prime 1. They're gonna reveal the Casca and Guts on their Instagram Live. We're gonna do a watch party like we do the Next Level Showcase. So come hang out with us. That's 10 p.m. Eastern. And then Friday Club. You guys know already. Fun hangout.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right, man. So tomorrow at 10 p.m. and then Friday at 11 p.m. So there you go.
That's it.
All right. Thanks for joining in too, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Dion, man.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. I don't think I have much going on next. Just gearing up for San Diego.
That's coming up, man. 2 weeks, man. So,
2 weeks.
Are you going to San Diego, Diane?
Yep.
Also, like Thursday too?
I'm going to San Diego for like, I think 3 or 4 days. Forget which ones. I think it's Thursday through Sunday. I think.
Yeah, we'll link up with Vision Thursday. You know, go show them how they.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Well, I don't live in San Diego. I'll give you a tour, but trust me, you just turn around, you'll be done. You'll be mad. You're like, damn, people good playing.
Diana, thanks for stopping by tonight, man.
I appreciate it.
Vision, how about you, man? Like, any final thoughts?
You know, I'm on my 63rd Prime 1 right now. I just, you know, everybody be safe on their trip to StatueCon. I think it's gonna be good. And Piggy, if he has deals on the Pure Art statue, hit me up. I know you get discounts while you're there, and we can just, you know, what I mean, we can ship it from there somewhere. We can figure it out.
Yeah, Vision just yaps.
Ain't no yapping, bro. We buy things over here, right there. Let them know.
You gotta save up for those predators, man.
Oh yeah.
I've heard people yap, but Vision, god damn.
Yeah, but it's a different from somebody yapping. Don't buy this shit. That's why I make the word yap, because I be hearing a lot of yapping since 1 year. I'm like, these guys, I'm gonna get this, that. I haven't seen nothing yet. The statue out.
Yeah.
I'm like, John's the biggest yapper. Every day on Fridays at 11
p.m. I'll get to see you in 2 weeks, man. So that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, you see Stella as well.
Oh, really? Oh, sweet. Okay, we'll link up, man. Awesome. Jarhead, how about you, man? Any final thoughts?
No, not really. I don't have anything coming in either for a while. I've got a crap load of stuff on pre-order right now. So
non-yapper.
Awesome, man. Well, like I see like that bed right next to you. You're about to pass out in a couple of minutes. Yeah.
Actually, no. I've got to watch Star Wars tonight.
Why are you gonna do that?
Acolyte.
Episode 7. There's only 2 more episodes. So
yeah. The power of many, my friend.
Don't get them started.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, Jarhead, thanks for stopping by. Like, I'm sure these guys will live it up for you at StatueCon. Like,
I expect no less.
Yeah. Extra energy for them. Awesome, man. But thanks for stopping by. Jerry, how about you, man? Any final thoughts?
No, not really. As always, thanks for the invite.
Yeah.
Unlike Vision, I got a Pure Arts coming tomorrow.
Oh,
I got a statue coming tomorrow.
Is this the sword?
Yeah. What's up?
What do you have coming from Pure Arts? Is it?
I got the altar here.
You're on mute, Vision.
Awesome. Well, Jerry,
that's good. We don't need to hear him yapping.
Yeah.
He can stay on mute. He's still on mute.
Thanks for stopping by, Jerry. Tony Coca, how about you, man?
Thanks for letting me in.
Let me in. You're always invited. Everyone's always invited, man. Let me in.
Had a good time. Good conversation. Good topics today.
Hell yeah.
Only thing I got is more customs. I'm waiting on getting from other people, getting my own customs done. Just waiting for that to be taken care of.
I like your custom group, man. You put up a lot of good stuff up there, so it's good to see. I'll get to live that life through you. So
too much money.
I know, exactly. He makes everything he wants, so that's really cool. Cool. Well, let's get out of here, man. It's getting late. Thank you guys for stopping by. Episode 150 is 2 weeks away, so see you guys in a little bit. Have a great rest of your week. Great rest of your night. See you guys.
Good night, everybody. Safe travels.
#no yapping, John.